Hello, everyone.
Hello again.
Hello.
Hello. And welcome to another episode of
This is the Circle Podcast.
My name is James.
It is your host, Philip.
my name is Daniel.
Like always, I'm here with my best friends.
All right, so today will be a pretty fun episode.
I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, goodbye.
Goodbye, party people.
See ya.
I don't know.
I feel like people would do that. I feel like people would get Pong and download Pong if we had like a
simplest, or like Tetris.
Yeah, have like an internal interface. People would download Pong and Tetris.
But it's
like,
the
why?
same. It's almost the same experience.
Well, like,
playing
why?
it
Is it just
on a
because
computer?
it's literally just, you know what I mean? Like you're not doing this. You're just doing this.
You know,
Yeah.
What? I don't know.
I'm just saying, bro. Okay, it's gonna be the very basic technology.
I
I'm
want
not
that.
saying.
I want that, but it's just weird to me that people just want Tetris in like 5 different ways to play Tetris. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
Or like they want to play
Bro,
Pong in 5 different ways.
I guarantee
Same
you,
games, a different
if 7
fucking
days,
medium.
if 7 Days to Die was a fucking mobile game, James will have it on his fucking,
no, man.
his fucking Mac, his fucking iPhone, and his iPad.
I disagree.
Bro.
I think mobile games are fucking shit. There's been a handful in my whole life that I've actually played, and that would be...
I only say that because of Among Us. You got it on your fucking phone.
Oh, man, that's different, bro. It's the same fucking game. Let me put it this way. I put a lot of time into PUBG on PC, but I would never in my fucking right mind play PUBG Mobile. What the fuck is that?
Yeah,
It's crazy how big that shit is, like, overseas.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
in
they
South
can't-
Korea
they
or
don't
fucking
got-
Japan.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, they love fucking mobile.
I don't like mobile games like that. Like, where you're trying to port it, and you have to, like, press these shitty buttons on your touch screen. Like... You know, maybe that's what it is. Even Among Us, though, it was a decent port. It was a decent port. Because, I mean, you only needed your mouse, so that translated well to, like, only needing to touch the screen.
There was a
Fuck, there's something I was gonna say.
there was a tweet DrDisrespect did about mobile gaming.
I already know. He talks so much shit about it.
I'm gonna try to find it.
What are your
Okay.
thoughts?
I'm gonna try to find it.
But, I don't... Yeah. I honestly hate fucking mobile games just because it's so, like... Maybe I've not experienced the right side of mobile gaming. You know, I don't mean to insult anyone who might be a mobile game lover. But I think it's just all those free mobile games that are just fucking riddled with ads just put a taste in my mouth. You know?
Yeah.
Like... It's just
so
annoying.
I hate too when a developer or a studio puts so much money into advertising their game and I play it and it's fucking dog shit. It's like, man, you made it look so much better in that ad.
In the trailers.
And it's so garbage, you know?
Yep.
Like, damn.
It's like, it's literally the fucking clickbait of gaming. That's what most mobile games are.
Yeah.
They're the fucking clickbait.
Yeah.
They'll have ads where, like, not only, like, it'll look worse, but, like, it's not even the same fucking game. Like, the mechanics are completely different.
See, that's the fucking thing, though. Like, these games now are so garbage that it makes the old games look better. Like, I had fucking Tetris on my phone for years, bro. Years. I played that shit whenever I had free time.
That was me with Diner Dash.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's this little Diner Dash.
You remember like high school and fucking junior high when we were like what was it, Maze Runner or what the fuck was it?
Fun Run?
Well, there's Fun Run, but there's also one where your guy's just running straight.
Oh,
What the fuck was it?
Was it like
Temple
the
Run.
Temple?
Temple
Temple
Run.
Run.
That's
Temple
right.
Yeah.
Everyone was into that shit. Or fucking Angry Birds or
The fucking Fruit Ninja.
what was the other one? Flappy Bird? Was that the one where you gotta fly through the
Flappy Bird.
pipes?
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
That was a short-lived.
Remember
Yeah. But dude, they have an arcade game about it.
Yeah.
The dude who made it was like got in trouble or something. Do you remember that?
Flappy
Or you had-
Bird?
You had, to
No.
take, you had to take the app off the App Store.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, he deleted it or something. So I downloaded it just to have it on my phone. I was like, well, maybe this might be worth money in the future.
Bro,
You're gonna sell
I
your
was
fucking phone?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say I remember seeing people were selling their iPhones online for like thousands of dollars, and it was because it had Flappy,
Flappy
Bird
Bird,
on
yeah.
it.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause there was a big whole like.
What fucking cave was I living in when this was going on? God
I
damn
know,
it.
man.
Yeah, it was. I can't find it. Fuck.
The tweet.
Yeah.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
He just said.
You're still looking for a fucking tweet?
Yeah, I don't want to butcher it, but it was just
Let me
fucking
try
hilarious.
it.
Yeah, see if you can find it.
Do you not have Twitter?
I do. I was looking through his.
Oh.
I
Dude,
scrolled,
good
like, 3
luck.
months
You're
ago.
gonna have to go through like
Yeah.
fucking 3 weeks worth of
But
shit
he was
just
just
to
he
find
was
it.
talking shit on mobile gaming, but it was like hilarious how he put it.
Dude, I think that was a while ago.
You remember?
I think I know what you're talking about, but that was a while
I don't remember
ago.
how long ago that was.
I think it was at least a month or two ago.
I'm trying to remember what he said, but
To go that far, oh man, that's a lot.
I love DrDisrespect. He's my guy.
He is a fucking icon of our generation.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so sad that he's not on Twitch anymore, because I feel like him on YouTube, it's not the same. Like, I don't... I go on Twitch and I see my favorite people online, right? I go on YouTube, it's nothing like that. It's hard to fucking...
To find.
Yeah. I
Or
think
to
that's
see
the only
who's
thing that's
live.
killing YouTube gaming is, like, if I go onto YouTube, I should be able to see who's live automatically and then see videos after that. They don't have it that way. Even if you go on, you click on the person's channel, it doesn't show them live, you know? And I feel like that's, like, basic, you know? I feel like that should be something that's just there.
Yeah.
I found it.
I was going to say,
Oh, you found
I
it?
found it, but yeah, go for it.
He says, I've got 3 state of the art 1 millisecond speed color calibrated monitors staring at me, a keyboard with Titan switch optical keystrokes, and a mouse that weighs literally nothing, backed by a 200K multi PC setup. And you have the guts to tell me mobile gaming is a serious thing. I'm just like, God damn, you know what, man? You're right.
Fucking doctor, bro.
You're right.
I will say, like, I mean, real quick, should we just start the episode? Just say our hellos? And
Yeah,
we'll
if you
keep
want.
going. Real quick, I won't forget my thought. Welcome back to the Circle Podcast. I'm your host for today. My name is James, and I'm here with 2 of my best friends, Andy and Philip, if they would like to say hello.
Hello, my name is Philip. It's good to see you again. I'm feeling righteous right now, friends.
Feeling righteous?
I'm feeling righteous. Yeah, feeling good.
How about you, Andy? How are you feeling?
Welcome back to another fucking episode with the fucking crew themselves. The Circle Podcast. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. So this is a special episode.
Yes, sir.
Because this
Should
is
we-
the
should-
start.
Should we tell them the name of this?
Yes, that's
the
what I'm
new
gonna do.
series we just started.
This is episode 1 of the new series called The Blasted Buddies. Is that what it's called? Blasted Buds?
Yeah. Blasted buddies.
Blasted Buddies. And for those who might not be watching us on YouTube right now, subscribe to the Circle Podcast on YouTube. We're drinking, and we didn't even start recording until we were already under the influence.
See.
So you don't gotta be patient. You don't have to wait for us to start saying stupid shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna say it right off the bat. And so for this, double B's Blasted Buds series, it's just gonna be when we start these episodes drunk. Maybe we'll have a topic. Maybe we won't. Buckle up and fucking enjoy the ride.
Yeah, who gives a shit? We'll figure it out along the way.
Yeah.
With that said, can I get another drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, please.
I was gonna. Fuck. Hold up.
Sorry, totally ruined that moment for him.
Fucked up my train of thought.
God damn it.
It's alright. Chicka wah wah, chicka
These-
wah wah.
These fucking drinks, man, they're delicious.
They're good.
They're good.
They're good. Doesn't even taste like a.
You don't really taste the tequila.
Yeah. At first I did, but then it went away.
What were we talking about?
Oh, thanks, Andy.
You said
You said some shit
you were
about
gonna
something.
you were gonna remember.
You were speaking
I
a
didn't, I
whole lot of
forgot.
bullshit. That's what it was.
No. I said I was gonna remember, but I already forgot. What were we talking about? It had something to do with gaming, didn't it?
Mobile gaming.
Mobile gaming.
Mobile gaming. You're saying how is mobile gaming a serious? Oh, I remember. Okay.
Stop yelling.
Okay. Am I yelling? Am I loud right now?
It's probably because my headset's loud.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
So for those who don't know, and I'm assuming a lot of you don't know, because you didn't know us growing up, obviously.
Okay, this
shouts
guy.
out, shouts out India. We love you guys. We love the support. Real quick, I won't forget. I promise. Real quick, if we ever do like a live tour of this shit, we gotta start it and end it in India, right?
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
You agree? Mark our words.
We'll
If
go.
this shit
We'll go
blows
full
up,
circle with that bitch, dude.
hell yeah, brother.
Come right back.
If we blow up India,
Hell yeah, brother.
you will be recognized as ground zero.
Amen to that, brother.
Zero.
Ground zero to
In a
the
good way, right?
societal tragedy of the Circle Podcast.
We're landing at ground zero.
Anyways, so obviously we were all like console gamers. That's what we were, right? Like, at least as a friendship, we started our days gaming on the Xbox 360.
Yes, sir.
And before we knew each other, I'm sure we all had PlayStations, Nintendos, GameCubes.
I
we
never
were console
owned a
gamers.
GameCube,
Me neither.
but I fucking loved playing it.
yeah.
GameCube was a shit.
I never
man.
had like a Nintendo system. Anyways, we grew up as console gamers. I had a PlayStation 2. I fucking loved that thing. Made the switch to Xbox 360. I love that thing as well. I have love for both of them. And I remember when we were first talking about getting gaming PCs, right? And I remember thinking, like, man, I'm never going to be one of those, like, snooty PC gamers.
Fucking sweaty gamer, yeah.
That are like, well, not only that, but the ones that are like, oh, console, superior race.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
fuck your, or no, PC, superior gaming race, fuck you console players.
PC
Yeah.
Master Race.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
PC Master Race. But now, dude, there's no fucking going back.
Yeah.
You'll never catch me on a console
No.
again.
It's crazy to even have the argument, too, because games are developed through PCs, not fucking consoles, like, they're
Yeah.
created through a PC.
Yeah.
Then they have to dumb it down for the console, like,
That's true.
figure it out, stupid.
That's pretty weird. Like, I don't mean to sound a little bougie or extra, but like 30 frames per second just hurts my eyes now. I don't know how the fuck we would game 8
my-
hours straight on that shit.
My fucking 240 hertz fucking monitor over here with fucking
That's what I'm saying, dude.
millisecond.
If I'm not getting 144 FPS,
Yeah.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to look at it.
Yeah, it is really weird.
And
now
I
think about
I
it.
remember when games started playing at 60 FPS on the Xbox One and being like, "Whoa, this is so buttery." Now that's the bottom bar. Like if it's not 60 FPS, what the fuck am I doing here?
Yeah.
You got to fix your shit.
Dude, I'm like that with fucking YouTube videos. If you're not 1080p or 720 at least, get this
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
garbage out of my face. Like,
Yep.
I ain't watching your video. Fuck
So-
you.
This is like completely like I was just thinking about this. We'll come back to this subject. But what? So are our eyes?
Oh my god.
I already know where you're going with
We're
this,
going deep.
And I already got my answer ready.
I feel like our eyes are subject to technology. Like we
Yeah, like
we
you can't
could-
go past what our eyes comprehend.
No, not even that. We just don't know how far our eyes or how well our eyes can see. It's just
Mhm.
technology that's getting better. You know what I mean? Because like if we were seeing like a fucking 480p, we were just used to that,
Oh,
right? But
Yeah.
we didn't know that we could go past that.
I see what you mean. Like,
So is
Yeah.
our
You-
eyes already? So
That's a good point, because if you look at a 4K video, there's some things like the clarity and like the certain things 4K like releases that you don't really see like in person.
that's
I
what I'm
feel.
saying. So what's better? Is
Someone's
our
there.
eyesight, just our normal eyesight, is that at the top of anything that looks great, or is it like our eyesight and then 1080p and then 4K?
I think. Well, that's definitely an interesting question. I've looked into this. Not how you phrased it, but I know what you mean. Well, one, like, I feel like there can't be better, because like better than our eyesight, we wouldn't be able to see it.
Yeah.
It's like think of it as like a monitor. If your monitor only has 60 hertz and you have your game setting at 120 hertz, it's still going to be 60. You know what I mean? Like, that's still how your monitor is going to display it, because it just can't do higher, right?
Yeah.
Like, so I don't think there'll be like a oh, this is like better than our eyes. Like, we wouldn't fucking know it. You know what I mean? I think it's just going to get to a point where we get close, or we hit like, this is the resolution that real life is in. But even then, like, Like what that means, like the 20p, the like 2040p, 1080p, 4K, any of that stuff. That is just like the amount of pixels in an image, you know?
But my thing is like,
I have something to add real quick.
one thing.
Okay, go ahead.
My thing is like when you see like when you need something in 1080p, right? It's like, why isn't? I feel like a lot of people say, "Oh my God, this is so clear," right? This is so clear. Is it because it's
Like-
close to our eyesight,
I see what you mean.
or is it because it's better than our eyesight?
That's what I mean. It has to be because it's close to our eyesight.
Okay.
If it's better than our eyesight,
But if it was close to our eyesight, wouldn't it just be like, "Oh, this is normal"? You know what I mean?
I know what you
Does that make
mean.
sense?
I think what it is though is that
Or is it
before
color?
it was you knew when you were looking at a screen, right?
Yeah.
We've had like over 40, 50 years of that, of like I'm looking at a screen, now I'm looking in real life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I think what makes it like, whoa, this is amazing is how it's getting to that point where like I don't know if I'm looking at a screen anymore. Or if I wasn't told this was a screen, if I just opened my eyes to this, like you might have fooled me type of thing.
Mm.
That's what I imagine.
Yeah.
I have one thing that truly baffles mine. Have you guys seen the NFL's 8K camera?
No.
Is it huge?
Fuck huge. The quality of this thing, dude, I don't care what monitor you have. This thing looks fucking out of the world. Out of this
Beautiful.
world. It's beautiful. Look. You guys
video?
don't hear this ad.
Intermission.
Yeah, I'm showing them a video. If you want, go to YouTube, type in NFL 8K camera. It's a long ad. Very long ad. I hope this is the right video that I clicked on. I don't know. But dude, this shit looks
That's crazy.
I think it's the celebration. It's not this. They only do it on the celebration.
What the fuck? Why?
Because the
Okay.
camera's upstairs. I'll tell you why. Look at that shit. That's
Look, you
the
see
8K
that,
camera.
that's like, I mean, that might be an effect, but that's not eyesight. You know what I mean?
I see what you mean.
That isn't eyesight.
That's
eyesight
that's
doesn't
an
work
8K
like that.
camera. So I feel like these cameras are getting to a point where it doesn't matter what monitor you have. If you have a 4K TV or fucking whatever TV, like you could have a normal TV, you could see that and be like, that
You
is
still
beyond.
see the difference in clarity.
Yeah.
That's beyond what my TV is capable of because it's so clear. And not gonna lie, I looked that shit up for that camera, and professional videographers say that's the cheap man's camera. That thing goes for
What?
They're like that camera starts off at $10,000.
The NFL one? The
Yeah.
NFL
Yeah.
that they use? What the fuck?
Yeah. So I looked into this because I want to invest in better equipment eventually, right? What really makes like the clarity in TV shows, like let's say a late time show, those big fucking things you see the guys behind that
Yeah.
they can control.
Yeah.
The most expensive thing is the fucking lens. It's the
Mhm.
long ass
And
part.
that's the biggest
It's
part.
like 4 or 3 feet long, and it goes for
Mhm.
like $100,000. And the actual thing that records the video, it goes for like 20,000, I think. But the fucking thing, that's what makes it 4K is the lens, how
Mhm.
fucking long it is, and that
Mhm.
thing could shoot like, I don't know, fucking far away. And it's crazy.
I think it's just like, how do we define what's great eyesight or like great picture, Because the thing is like, because you're saying like, okay, is that better? That's not normal. That's not normal eyesight, right? But does that make it better? Because like you think of how you could take a picture and it'll look, I mean, it's a picture, right? You're like, this looks good, but then you can add a filter on it and make the colors pop where it looks better than the actual thing you've been to,
Yeah.
So like, what is it the color? Is it the crispness of it?
Do you think people walk around with vision like that? Like of that camera I just showed you?
I don't know.
And they're just looking at everybody like, what, you don't fucking experience this either?
That was my thing. That's my
How would you
ultimate
know?
question. Yeah.
I
It's
don't
just
know.
like-
So do we
could-
just say 2020 is like a standard? Like, okay, that you have good vision, but like there's better.
Yeah, I
There's-
know that's not like
beyond.
exceptional vision. It's like normal. Like you can see.
Well, 2020 just has to do with like what you could recognize from a certain distance. that was the other thing I was gonna add. Like, our human eyes don't work in the way where we could say this is the quality that you see in. Like, you see at 8K or 16K. Like, our eyes don't work that way that we could say that. Same with FPS. Like,
yeah, like if I
can't say
if
that.
I didn't tell you what resolution that was, you wouldn't have known, right?
No,
We don't recognize it to that extent.
Yeah, and it's just our eyes are like, they're not machines. So like I can't say like, oh, you should be, real life is in this quality.
Dude, and we circle back to fucking Papa Elon. He's gonna fucking figure that shit out, bro. He's gonna figure that shit out.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Vision's weird because I can never see like what you guys see,
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. You man,
It might. Yeah. It
our
might be
our
different.
colors might be swapped for all I know,
Good point. Yeah.
and there's
Dude.
no way to prove
Yeah,
otherwise.
everything might be different.
Like that, I think of like those videos where they give like colorblind people like glasses where they can see color. Dude,
They start
that shit almost
crying.
makes me break down every time I watch it. Like, damn, they haven't seen what I have seen like their
Yeah.
entire life until now, and I get to see this moment.
Yeah, it's wild to think that colors do that to them. Like bring them to
powerful it
tears.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Weird.
And it just shows how fucking ungrateful we are, complain about
like
the
even this
stupidest
can.
shit.
Even this can. This can is pretty. I would say
Pretty
colorful.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Like
don't see shit.
if I couldn't, yeah, if I couldn't see this shit, I feel like I'd be a little bummed out. I feel like it's a nice array of colors: blue, silver, green.
It's just weird,
Red.
man.
But yeah, but I don't know. I think I've had that question in my mind for a while. It's just like, are all TVs just progressing to normal eyesight, or are we progressing past it? Right?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I really don't think it would matter because it's like we won't if it passes our eyesight.
Yeah.
How would we know?
I feel like
They'd have
that's
to tell us.
most apparent for me is because like for a long time, if like the quality of the movie wasn't good, I wasn't immersed in it. Even in a movie theater, I wasn't. But as of recently, as the quality has been getting better and better, I feel like I am.
Maybe more immersed.
I'm like in that movie. I'm right there.
Yeah.
So it was always confusing to me when people said that like they were like totally into the movie, like 100%, like immersed in it. Before quality got better, and it's just like I don't know what you're talking about.
I think it's weird though because it's kind of what you brought up. Like the quality was terrible, but we only know that now. At the time, like that's what it was.
Yeah.
Like I remember that on my old TV that I had a PlayStation 2, if the letters are too small, I couldn't read what the fuck it was saying. It was so blurry and pixelated.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, I have no clue what the fuck that
You
says.
can even go to recording like YouTube videos and still look at it and be like, what the fuck did he say?
Yeah, like it's just so pixelated. But what's weird is at that time, like that was nothing to be concerned about. I was
Yeah.
just like, oh yeah, that's just how it is. And what's funny though is you don't remember it that way. Like I'll remember old video games, and you picture it with today's quality of graphics.
Yeah.
And then you go back and play it, and you're like, what the fuck? This looks weird.
Yeah.
like Modern Warfare. Like when they did Modern Warfare Remastered,
Uh-huh.
I was just like, yeah, that's Modern Warfare. And then you look at old gameplay footage, and
You're
like,
like,
whoa,
whoa, yeah.
holy shit! Like
Yeah.
we've really
Or
came
even
far.
if you remember like back to Halo 2 and then Halo 2 to Halo 3, dude, you look at photos
Yeah.
side by side, that's completely different.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, but I look at Halo 3 now. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Like, dude, I'm pretty sure my fucking cell phone can run that game right now.
This is fucking glob on my screen.
That's
It's
another
weird.
problem too though. Do you think like at some point it's going to like games are going to be too much to even like hold more than one in a fucking computer?
What do you mean hold more than...
Like-
hold more than one game?
Yeah.
I don't think so because
Yeah.
I feel like you don't really have to make that great of a virtual reality game to be immersed in it.
Yeah, dude. I think that's what's weird. Like, that's what's weird about what's considered, like, good, like, photo or good
Yeah.
video, good quality, good graphics, whatever. Because it doesn't necessarily have to be realistic, right? Like, there's VR games that I have that do not look realistic whatsoever, but like that becomes my world when I'm playing it. I forget where I'm at. You know, I'm so immersed that it feels like I'm in there. You know, which is weird.
Yeah, because the Vader like series, it's good, but it's not like great. You know,
No.
but I'm like, holy shit, I'm holding this lightsaber right now. You know what I mean? Like I'm over the edge
Yeah.
on a fucking cliff. So.
Which goes to show that we're still fucking monkeys, dude.
Yeah,
You just put a
yeah.
screen over our eyes and we'll believe anything.
I sure will.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, dude.
Add a couple of factors, I'm in. Yeah, but I don't know. I'd probably take a chip in the brain.
Would you?
Yeah, not the first ones, but I would take one.
I don't know, man.
It's a hard. Whatever happened to those like? Remember when Google Glasses was a thing?
Yeah, dude.
And that whole trend of like having computer glasses.
I don't get it because
That seemed revolutionary.
yeah, I think they chalked that, but I think it's either them or Microsoft that bought out a company that was far beyond them and
really?
way smaller. You know, because
I would use that shit,
dude,
That would be
I would
dope.
too. I said $1,500. I'll fucking save for that shit. Like
Yeah.
I'm getting that. I would too, man.
Dude, being able to surf the web,
Yeah.
reply to messages with your fucking eyes.
You wouldn't even
Sign me
fucking
up.
know what I was doing. I would just,
Yeah.
I could be fucking buying shit off the black market and you wouldn't even know.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. It's interesting to see how things have changed in terms of technology and how we view it. Because during the 80s and even early 90s, everything was so optimistic about the future and technology.
Yeah.
You know?
We're very ungrateful because we have like the amount of computing power in our phones is just ridiculous,
Yeah.
and we're fucking ungrateful to it.
For that. Yeah. 100%. The fact that like even us as a generation, we haven't had to drive with maps. Like we have
Yeah.
navigation all
Yeah.
in here. Like that's pretty crazy. I think I'm surprised though with it seems that the majority of people are worried about technology going too far. Like the whole Google Glasses thing or the whole Elon Neuralink. Like most people are hesitant about like what the fuck? Okay, I don't want technology like that. And back then the story or what the media portrayed in terms of movies and television shows is that it would be fully embraced. So like I feel like growing up I kind of expected that. Like, oh yeah, dude, we're going to have fucking computer chips in our eyes and our brains everywhere. But now when I see our society, like I feel like it's on the opposite end. We're like, oh, we'll never get there because people are too scared of technology. You know?
Yeah.
Like even this whole idea of fully autonomous cars, I'm surprised how far we've gotten. But even then, there's still a lot of fucking pushback when it comes to it.
I was gonna say this. I'm so ungrateful. I'm ready to buy a fucking Tesla just so I don't have to drive anymore.
Oh yeah. Oh,
dude,
same, dude.
I've been thinking about it every day. I've been driving home like, fuck, man. I could just be chilling and let the car do the whole fucking thing. And then someone had the audacity to talk shit about Tesla's safety features. I've seen so many fucking videos
It's
where
like
that
the
thing just
safest
like
car.
that thing just moves on its own just to fucking make sure you don't get in an accident.
It literally has like one of the highest safety ratings.
It's just like it's people that aren't informed, that like just like what you said, the media or whoever it may be, just
Change the narrative to be afraid.
Yeah.
Do you think what's at fault is just the boom of technology? It happens so quick in such a little amount of time. Is that now people are afraid of it?
I definitely think that's a factor.
Yeah, because
especially there's still so many people alive who didn't grow up with this stuff.
that too. Just like to say like maybe like this happened, right? But this happened over a course of like instead it happened over 500 years instead of what 20.
Right.
I think the other problem too is like we say this all the time, but we're still in our infancy when it comes to the internet. Like we don't know the long-term effect of having the internet can do to people, right? Like,
and I think the other thing too is you see these like fictional stories of technology gone rogue or evil, and I think that adds to it. You know, there's still, I feel like now there's almost a bit of like a negative connotation to AI, where people are instantly kind of fearful of it, and they think the first thing they think of is Terminator. You know, but which is fine. You know, people can write their stories, make their science
I don't
fiction.
even think of Terminator anymore. I think of Ex Machina,
or that too. Ex
like
Machina.
I feel like that
was scarier.
I felt like I was truly like bothered by that. It fucking moved me in a way like, damn, that hurts to watch right there.
And I think that's the thing is like these storytellers are so convincing.
Yeah.
But the fact is we're so fucking far from that.
Yeah.
Like we're not even
the
close to that.
The problem is too though is, you know, my buddy Ray told me this when I first started in the union. I was like 19, but he's like, I had never heard this before in the time, but I know it's been said plenty of times, but art imitates life, right?
Yeah.
At some point, we're going to get to a phase where it is like that, and these are scenarios that we might have to deal with.
I think it's just, like, that's the thing. Because we do have to be cautious. Mm-hmm. When it comes to AI, machine learning, you know, whatever you want to call it, there are a lot of things you need to be careful of, and there are a lot of cases where it affects people in real life, you know?
Yeah.
But I think we need to understand it better instead of basing it off of fictional things.
Yeah.
You know, like and what's funny is that I feel like it makes it scarier when you take away the fiction, because the biggest scare is it showing how ugly we are as a species. Yeah. And for instance, I was just reading an article about this the other day of, you know, all these companies who had this like language learning algorithm they were trying to refine, and, you know, they all went sour because they became racist, homophobic, and like sexist, you know? And it just makes you realize like, well, yeah, if it's taking all the data off the internet, all the things that people say, it's going to learn the ugly things too. Yeah. You know? And it shows that like this hateful side is way more prevalent than we like to think in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. It's just like what the majority of the internet's porn too.
Yeah. So you give a machine and say learn
porn.
Yeah, fucked up videos.
Well, isn't like 80% of the volume of the internet is porn?
Yeah, I would say
80%.
And then it's a lot.
Oh, we barely scratched the surface of how much like the internet holds in like
how much information,
intelligence. Yeah,
it's cool, man. I'm taking a class this semester, and it's data communications, pretty much networking. And like these last 2 weeks, it's literally just been going into how the internet works, like what it is. And it's really made me like, I don't know, change my perspective on it. It's a weird fucking thing. And the fact that we got this to work is like, what the fuck? How did we do that? You know? But even then, like, it's funny to think, because you always hear about like the deep web, the dark web, stuff like that, right? And I remember it, you know, in high school hearing about this stuff, and I had no knowledge whatsoever about computers. You know, I picture it as this like, it's almost like the dark alley of the internet. Yeah. You know?
Like even if you poke your head in there, like someone's going to find you.
Yeah. Or it's like, it's this like underground, like, you know, secret meeting place type of thing, right?
Meet here on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That type of shit.
We wear pink on Wednesdays.
When really all it is just shit that hasn't been indexed by Google. It's just shit that doesn't show up on Google searches.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like instead of thinking of like, you know, the black market is, I don't know, I'm gonna relate it to food. You know, the comparison I can make is like the the dark web is like the black market of exotic foods. Like, oh, you want to taste, you know, a rare endangered species? Like, you gotta have these secret passwords and come, you know, meet me here, and you need to know all these secret keys to get in, type of thing. But in reality, it's more like the regular internet is what McDonald's serves as food. Every other food is called the dark food because it's not served by this one corporation for you on a plate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
okay, I think
you feel me?
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's just that you have Google that has somehow wrangled a large portion of this, huge source of information that we call the internet.
You know what? I want to come back to this idea of fucking monopolies, but go ahead, keep going.
And that's what we define as the internet, is what they've like accessed and organized into a nice little packet that you could get to quickly.
They got you to say, I'll just Google it.
Yeah. When in reality, it's like, dude, like there's still this whole other beast out there, and all it is just not gonna show up on a simple search. It's not in the top 50, results when you look at a certain word.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, I don't know. It's just changing my mind of like what the internet is as a thing, what it means for our species, and who has control over it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And like what you were saying before, we don't understand the repercussions.
Yeah.
And that's obviously going to the future. But even now, the majority of us don't understand what it is right now as a thing. Like,
yeah, I could say that for myself. Like, I don't even utilize the internet as much as I should.
Mm-hmm. But it's one of those things of like, you can't comprehend $1 trillion, right? But even you could have $1 trillion, you have it, and you still can't comprehend it.
Yeah.
It's that same thing. Like,
yeah, well, the internet would be harder, right? Because at least $1 trillion, you can make that into a physical thing and like see it, but not truly understand it. But with the internet, you can't really see something. You can't even see how vast it is.
Yeah. It's
fucking wild.
It's just a higher level of an idea.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an idea. Yet it's so fucking prevalent in our world. Like,
yeah. It's I don't know. Have you ever been on the dark web?
Yeah.
It's like not that different.
That's what I mean. It's not. Most of the time, what you're gonna find is shitty looking like '90s web pages.
Yeah, it's just like shit that's not appealing to the eye. But I mean, you could buy like fucking heroin on there. That's cool.
Yeah,
if you wanted to. You know what I mean?
That's cool.
You gotta get like 0.00142 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah. It's the internet is its own entity.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is this thing that we just. It's almost like God. You know what I mean? You could ask whatever question you want into Google or whatever search bar, and it'll give you the answer. Right?
That's a scary thing to say though, because also too, Google is controlled by humans, and like they control. It's an advertisement company at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
And they
Most
control what your searches are.
Yep. If you as a company pay a little extra money, you'll show up higher on the search results.
This is a good segue into what you want to talk about, but I'm not gonna say it yet. But I want to get back to monopolies. I sent on Instagram to Andy about Jeff Bezos stepping down. Did you see about that?
Yeah,
dude.
I heard about it.
I feel like something's gonna come from him stepping down. Like something's gonna come out.
Big?
Yeah, something's gonna come out. Cause one, like you heard why he's stepping down, right?
What I read was that he wants to take like more of a big picture role in in Amazon and the other companies that he's invested.
Did you hear what happened last year though?
With what?
Not only did he make $90 billion, right? He also fired any Amazon worker that was trying to unionize.
Oh yeah, and I know the whole union thing is
and
a
up
big
to
issue.
I think 20,000 employees got COVID last year.
Holy shit!
In Amazon.
I have a funny quick story about that. So for people who are in like the CS, the computer science field, they always talk about getting like a FANG company, and what that is like a Facebook, an Amazon, a Netflix, a Google, an Apple. Like those are the companies you want to work for, a Microsoft, right?
Yeah.
And Amazon is up there, but it doesn't make any sense because a lot of these other companies, there's a lot of extra perks that you get for working there, right? Like free food, free classes, the whole nap pod thing. You can take a nap whenever you want.
Or even they come pick you up from your home.
Yeah, free like transport, all this stuff they use to entice you to work there. and Amazon doesn't have that shit.
Yeah.
And there's a story that I've heard.
They're like, fuck you, dude. Do
There's
that in
this-
your own time.
This I heard this from someone who did he work at Amazon? He worked for one of those companies, and I don't know if he himself had worked at Amazon before or he had a friend who worked at Amazon. Either way, a lot of these like developers and employees at Amazon were saying, "Hey, why don't we get any of these perks? Like why don't we get at least free food type of thing?" And that what ended up happening was management in their offices just placed on like a table in the break room a fat bowl of bananas and said, "Here's your free food."
Wow.
Yeah.
So they're like, you are the fucking monkeys. Get back to work.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
God damn, dude.
It's crazy. Like, and this is what I mean. Like, as a country, I know I've mentioned this before. We're always talking about we need to bring the jobs back. We need to bring the factories back. We need to bring this and that back. For what? You have these big ass companies that, I get it, they employ thousands of people, but like they get treated like shit. You know what I mean? It's like, why aren't we working on changing work-life culture that we have? Like, I feel like that's taking a step back in a way. Like, you want more of that type of work
Yeah.
here?
I feel like that's a fucking double-edged sword though, because you have Amazon that treats their people like shit. You have the public that fucking will talk shit about major companies but also buy shit off
Yeah.
Amazon. But then you look at someone like Google or Facebook that actually takes care of their employees. You know, and I just there's no balance between it. I feel like the public is complaining about capitalism, you know, and the problems with it, but they'll still go on Amazon and get their shit shipped to them the next day.
Or talking about Facebook, people will like talk shit about Facebook, yet they're still on Instagram,
Yeah.
which is a Facebook product.
Uh-huh.
They're still accessing your data.
Yep.
Like, yeah, I don't know. That's a good point. We're all fucking hypocritical at the end of the day. I'm guilty of it. I'll talk shit about Amazon any day,
Yeah.
but I have an Amazon account and I order shit off there because it's convenient. You know, it is what it is, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm like most people.
Yeah.
You know, I'll talk shit one day and order something a couple hours later.
I felt like that. I don't know. I don't know what she brings up now, but I felt like that with Robinhood. It's like, oh, fuck Robinhood.
On Robinhood buying stocks.
On Robinhood buying stocks.
I wanted to fucking segue by saying, when the whole Robinhood situation happened, Google went and deleted like 100,000 negative views that were
Negative
1
reviews,
star.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it didn't even matter. It made it worse.
Yeah, because, you know, we as a public saw that, but that just shows the power that Google has.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck you. No. Like, these people pay us to make sure they stay on the top.
Big tech.
We ain't gonna like
That's what's
talk shit about
dude.
it.
What? You're in that field. You know what I mean? So what do you think about big tech in general?
Like big tech companies.
Yeah. And doing things like that. Because essentially that
I-
you could classify that under like not having freedom of speech in a sense.
Well, I
you know?
also wanted to say this when we first started talking about it last week. Was this falls into the situation of problems with big tech collecting your data, right?
Yeah.
I remember us talking about that a while back, you know? And this is one of those situations where it's bad because I don't know if you guys looked into it, but the way Robinhood works is they collect money from, or they get paid by Citadel, I believe it is, which they basically sell your
Sells
data
data,
to a major
Citadel.
hedge fund where they then control the market because they know where the public is steering, you know? Which, in essence, collecting your data would be wrong, right?
Yeah, I think, and this kind of goes back to the whole internet thing. I'm trying to think what I could say that might not fuck me over in the future.
Probably don't say it then.
I'll just say this. 99% of the population don't understand what's going on online. Or at least, I would say at least like 95%. They don't understand what's happening. And it's one of those things where it's like if you sign a contract and there's a clause in there that says you must give away your liver and you sign the contract but you didn't read it, like whose fault is it? Is it the person who wrote the contract or you for signing it and not knowing what you're getting into? I see both sides of the argument, you know? I see both sides where it's on like one hand, it's like, hey, before you can even sign up, we make you say that you have to accept to these terms. So like that's on you type of thing. But at the same time, obviously these companies know no one's gonna fucking read that. You know?
Yeah.
Obviously they know that. Obviously, like
That's why they do it.
that's exactly
Put it
why
in
they
a
do
way
it.
where you're not gonna read
That's a
it.
South Park.
That's
a South Park episode. You remember that?
no, I don't remember.
It's so like the
Oh,
Apple terms and
yeah.
agreements. You know, everyone just no one reads
Oh.
it, they accept it, but it's like I forgot what it is.
It was like they own you or
yeah,
something.
they own like a
crazy.
part of you or something like that.
Yeah.
Like no one ever reads it. and
Wasn't like
everyone-
a centipede episode or
Oh yeah, I think
Oh,
it might
it
have
was the
been.
human
yeah,
centipede
it
one.
that
was.
one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was like this. I think it was to sign up for like that experiment, and like if they
Mhm.
chose you or whatever, then
That you had to go with them. And that's the thing. So that's where it gets it's all fucked, man. We've said this multiple times. It all comes down to education,
Mhm.
right? It all comes down to educating your citizens so they can make, well-informed decisions. They have critical thinking skills. And we're just in this constant loop where it's like it benefits too many people to keep everybody dumb. That's what it is.
Mm.
So I don't know. As to these companies, I think you want to work for them.
Yeah.
That's the best case scenario. You want to work for them. If you're not working for them, be well informed. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Be well informed and make decisions based on what you
Did you hear
think
how
is
much
right.
major hedge funds lost from GameStop and like that shit?
it was like
it was
$2
like-
billion, right? Or
No,
over?
wasn't it like
It was-
70 billion?
Oh,
70?
I heard like 20 billion.
Oh shit!
Maybe 20 million. I read,
Billion.
but I know. I know
Yeah,
it was
with
in
a
the
B.
billions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billions of dollars. And that's why they freaked out. They
Mhm.
fucking stopped the stock market for one day. Like, that's crazy.
Dude, that just goes to show that it's all full of shit.
Mm-hmm.
It is all make believe.
It's the epitome of them thinking of us as monkeys.
Yeah.
They're over here fucking making billions of dollars off of people. And as soon as you figure out the game, they're like, whoa.
It's
You
the ultimate casino,
don't step in our field. Like, what's going on here? Dude, those fucking... Oh, I sent clips to Andy on the group chat and Instagram. Remember that guy when he was talking about the damage it's going to do to young men?
Yeah, because they're sitting in front of their phones
he
on
showed me,
Robinhood.
Yeah. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Dude.
You work for fucking dudes my age that sit at a desk and do the same fucking thing, and you pay
At
them
40
shit
hours a
money,
week,
and you
yeah.
make millions of dollars off of them a year. Shut the fuck up. Don't preach to me about the dramatic depression I'm going to go through from this. Like, fuck you.
It's the ultimate casino, man. They want you to play blackjack until you know how to win, and then there's a problem.
Yeah.
You
Now
know?
you're cheating.
Yeah. And dude, it's just really like it sucks, man. It sucks seeing that all of this shit was bullshit. Cuz you grow up thinking like to begin with, they don't teach you about the stock market whatsoever in school,
No.
right? And then you start to find out about it because of the internet. You start to read cases of people who make millions of dollars, and
Yep.
you start to think like, "Oh my god, like, I need to become educated and
Yep.
learn how to play this game," And then you get past that point where you realize it's all full of shit anyways.
Yeah.
So it's like, do I really want to play? Do I really want to support this fucking nonsense that like literally dictates whether people have food or not? It's just so like it's the ultimate fucking slap in the face.
Yeah, man, it sucks. You like throughout this whole thing, you just kind of you see who the greedy people are, right?
Yep.
And the greedy people are, happen to be the elite, right? Like, yeah, we're the majority of people on the bottom are making money off your, like losses in a sense. But guess what? You've been doing that for fucking 200s of years, right?
Yeah.
You've been getting wealthy because businesses fail, right?
Yeah.
So like, what's the difference? Why can't it just be that, you're just a part of the game too? Like you're failing, right? This is what you've been seeing in companies, and this is what is like, that's a product of your wealth, right?
Yeah.
So like now you're the pawn. Now you're the one
Not enjoying
not
being
enjoying
on the short
being
end of
the
the
short.
fucking
Yeah, exactly.
stick.
You're the one getting in debt. And
It-
guess who? And guess who just happened to be the fucking people that are getting wealthy. People on Reddit, memers. They're making memes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But this is the fucked up part. Those wealthy people will end up getting bailed out by the fucking
will.
government.
Mhm.
they will.
Whereas we get a $600 check after almost a year in this fucking quarantine.
Dude, I saw a fucking post that was so true to my heart. They say not to invest or buy stocks the way that Reddit did, right? Because you might lose terribly. Like, you might go in debt, right? But they'll fucking sign a loan for $200,000 to a fucking student where you can't bankrupt out of it or you can't get out of that debt and you have to pay it off the rest of your life until you do, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like there's hypocrisy in that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think the other problem too is we see this as adults, right? And we realize, yeah, this is a big fucking game. You can make money out of it, but at the end of the day, it's a big game.
It's gambling.
Yeah, it's gambling.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is younger people see stocks now and they're like, oh, I need to get in this. And
That's their way out.
Yeah, figure their
Yeah.
fucking way out to make millions of dollars.
Mm.
And I think what people need to know is that's not the way to do it. Long-term investing is your best solution.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Most of those people lost money from that subreddit.
I think a lot of those people though were just fucking like trying to stick it to him. And I'm
that's what it was.
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
happy they fucking did that.
Yeah.
You know? And
Just say, "Fuck
there's
you
a lot
guys."
of bad stigma towards that subreddit, Wall Street Bets, right? There's a lot of bad stigma towards it, but a lot of those people have been doing that for years.
Dude,
Like
it's just
they've been
just-
investing or not investing or just talking shit about the stock market, pissed
Being
off
risky
at the
investments.
system in the
Yeah.
first place. You know?
Yeah.
It's just like what makes you more qualified to be, you know what I mean, like
An expert?
an expert or an
Yeah.
investor. You know what I mean? When people on Reddit who you think are retards are beating you at your own game. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, yeah, you have the billions to show for it,
Uh-huh.
but like you're still subjected to the game, like what the rules are, right?
Yeah.
Well, the game was that these hedge funds communicate between each other and get information, right? And then they control the system.
The
And
direction.
then in the other way, the subreddit with these fucking Redditors did the same shit in a smaller form and robbed them of billions of dollars. But that's the wrong thing, right? That's the thing that needs to be stopped. And it's like,
Yeah, that's what needs to be regulated.
yeah, that's what needs to be regulated. When
But
it's been going on for fucking forever.
It's just weird that the stock. So, like, what the stock market is essentially giving money, like to a company, because maybe you might believe in what they do or like what
Their
they're gonna make an
idea
idea.
and their
But like,
direction.
I feel like that's not what anything is now.
No.
It's just
All
about whether you
making
can make a
money
profit,
yourself.
right?
Yeah.
And it's just like GameStop. Like,
And I kept saying that, man. I wish it was another company. Like, I agree with the message.
Yeah.
Fuck these people.
Yeah.
I wish it was another company because GameStop is a piece of shit company. Like,
man, they
you know those people weren't because it's like,
I'll buy-
we love the company GameStop. We believe in their
Yeah.
mission statement. Like, no.
I'll buy the whole store for $270, please.
That's what I'm saying, man. They treat their employees like shit. They treat their consumers like shit.
Yeah.
I don't know about AMC, but I'll say this. I love movie theaters, so buy AMC.
That's the thing, man. I don't know. It's
I
just
miss going
yeah.
to movies.
Just please don't buy fucking stock or buy stocks in major companies like Apple, Pepsi, Coca-Cola. These are companies that are not going to fucking go bankrupt anytime soon.
yeah.
But if you're going to invest in a long term, invest in a Roth IRA. You can't go wrong. Couple $100 bucks every month. You can have $1 million probably in like 10, 15 years, you know?
yeah, if you're
Which sounds like a long time for investing, right? But it also depends on how good the companies do, whatever
how
it
the
may be.
market's
But
doing.
you ain't gonna have $1 million the way your mama and daddy's been doing it.
Yeah, no.
You know, like it just doesn't happen.
I just hate that we all agree to this fucking game, man. Like, there's enough resources in this world today for us to be able to live. That's the reality of it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the goal at some point should be like shelter, food, health, and freedom, right? To spend
Mhm.
your life how you want to do. That should be the goal.
Mhm.
I feel like that is the goal. That was the goal of the American dream, right?
Mhm.
You have the pursuit of happiness. You could own land. You could be your own person, and you could decide your own destiny. And it's literally this handful of people who, for whatever reason, want more. They want more than that. They want to own more things. They want more zeros in their bank account. Because of them, not everyone gets to experience that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just, it's so hard to stay positive when you see all this shit. It is so hard. Like, especially going through this pandemic, like, I don't fucking like people. Like, you know what I mean? That's all it's made me feel, is I don't like people. Don't get me wrong. I'll work with people. I'll always try to see the best in people, you know? I'll always try to give the benefit of the doubt. But society as a whole, it has just left such a bad taste in my mouth, you know? And it's just so, like, how are we going to be better? And I know the majority of people are good. I've always said that. It's always just this small percent of people that ruin it. But it sucks that small percent have so much influence. And you know, and I do believe the majority of people are empathetic. They do care for other people. They do want the best for people. They are reasonable. But for whatever reason, we just don't realize how much power we have and that we could fucking change this. We don't have to do this.
I think that's definitely what people saw from this whole situation, is that we can come together. And I'm sure, like, it could have been, like, fucking 3 of those guys that have plenty of money to do what they did, you know, that can make a change and fuck over the big guys, you know? And I think that's a message that needs to get across, that, you know, these people might have billions of dollars, but they can lose it in the blink of an eye in fucking 2 days.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That stock was at like $428.
Yeah.
Per
And
share?
no one was
That's
selling.
crazy.
No one was
They're
selling.
still holding. Still holding.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking leaving.
I don't know.
Dude, when he tweeted that, we ain't fucking leaving. I was like, fuck yeah. The original Wolf of Wall Street right
It's
there.
so funny.
You know, and I don't fucking like Mark Cuban, but what he was saying, did you see his tweet?
Yeah.
I totally respect him for that. You know, you're
Yeah.
going to fail, whatever. Do what you need to do. Like, stick it to the fucking big guy. But, you know,
I respect that.
yeah, I hope you do it again.
I was reading through his fucking AMA when he was doing it.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to go through it, but I didn't.
It was cool. You could tell he wanted to just, like, help.
Mhm.
You know, he wanted to help the cause. You don't see that too often. People in that group being like, yeah, fuck this. Like, you know what I mean?
No, that whole situation.
Fuck these other rich people.
Yeah. I don't know what about it, but I was really moved by it, that these people said, no, fuck these people.
Yeah.
We're going to drive this bitch up.
Dude,
we
no,
might lose
same,
money.
man.
Yeah.
Like, that is probably the most patriotic I've ever felt. Like, I was like, that's being American, dude.
Mhm.
Fuck these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally what it was, is that they were like, fuck these rich people in England. I'm gonna do me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm over here. What am I
Yeah.
getting taxated
Like,
for? Like, fuck
these
these guys.
assholes.
Yeah.
And like, seeing that was like,
They
oh,
want
man,
my money.
I want
Come
more.
and get it.
I was telling these guys, I want some French Revolution shit, man. I want to see the guillotine in the streets.
Oh, my
like,
God.
we need a fucking change, bro.
You do, man.
Makes you
But-
want to rewatch Mr. Robot.
I love that show.
Yeah.
But it just shows you, like, you know, like, even in this elitist class, there's normal people that are just like us. You know what I mean? Like Mark Cuban. You know, if you don't like him, whatever. But I
I don't know. It's just, I think it's his fucking face that bothers me. I don't know.
Nah, I kind of see what you mean, but it's just it's just like, man, like he is what the majority of people are, just without money, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
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 If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
He
Like, he
seems
wants
like
to
the
see
average
people.
dude.
Yeah, he wants
but
to
he
see,
just
see
has
people
a lot of
win.
money.
It's just weird because, like, obviously all these people are the same way, because one way or another they might fuck over, you know, someone or something, or make a questionable decision. But yeah, I agree. I felt like fuck yeah, Mark Cuban, like Jordan Belfort too. I was like, man, you were like the king of fucking people over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
now,
true.
Now you're on the
Yeah.
opposite side. It's just, I feel like that's what get.
And he literally fucked over the middle class.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's what you went to fucking jail for. But I think that's what gives people hope, and I think that's more. If anything comes out of this, and it's not, you know, the middle class or the lower class getting rich, I feel like the next best thing is realizing that they could come together and, like defeat the billionaires at the end of the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's only so many of them, but like how many?
Way more of us.
How many more of us, right?
Yeah. I just don't understand. Because I feel like for me, all I want is freedom. All I want is to be able to say, if I want to, I want to eat this, I could eat this. I don't have to think twice about it. I want to go here and see this place, I could do that. Like, that's all I care about. I don't care about, like, having so much fucking money that
It just doesn't make sense.
it's absurd. And that I can't, like, I don't know what it is. I can't understand it. I can't wrap my head around it. Like, what would make me feel like, yeah, I could do whatever I want in my life, but, like, I want more.
Yeah.
Like, I want more money. Like, I don't care if I have to lay off 20,000 people. If it means I'll just have more, sure. I don't understand that.
I feel like greed would fall off after a certain level of
Like,
wealth.
you think so, right?
Right? It's just like, okay, yes, I have $1 billion, right? What can't I do?
Right.
I got pee.
It doesn't make sense that you're greedy at $1 billion. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I think I saw a post. I think I saw a post that said like Jeff Bezos can pay off everyone or pay something,
Or like almost everyone's student loans. Or
something like that, and he would still have $120 billion.
You see, like what?
I don't understand it
Why?
either.
If I was Jeff Bezos and I learned that statistic, what stops me from paying everyone's debt off? Like, why? Because I need to take care of my great grandchild? Like, no, fuck them, right? They're not even gonna know who I am. They're just gonna know what my money is, right, and what the thing that I've built.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. If I have $500 billion and I hear that I can pay off in this country everyone's student debt, like, why wouldn't I do that?
Yeah.
Like, what would make you not do that? I don't think, like, you know what I mean? I just don't understand that. How are you just like, and this is what I'm like, it just ties into greed, obviously, right? Maybe just
Yeah.
having all that money. I mean, I guess too, like, he's not really worth that much, right? I mean, he
Right.
doesn't
It's
have
not
that much in like
in a bank account.
intangible in a bank account. I understand
Yeah,
that,
Yeah.
right? But even how much profit you make every year, say like who knows how much profit you made in the last 5 years, right?
Mm.
He could have easily still paid off everyone's college debt and made a
Yeah.
profit
Yeah.
and still made that money back. And I just don't understand it. It just doesn't make sense. And then the fact that they try to like loop around taxes, it's like, yeah, you could get taxed, right? A half of $2 billion. You still have $1 billion left. And that's money that's still inconceivable.
Yeah.
Like the jump from $1 million to $1 billion is crazy. But I don't know. Like I'm all for people succeeding and doing things that no one's ever thought about.
Well, that's the American dream, right?
Yeah,
to be able to come from nothing and get
and them
everything.
making that like the money that they always dreamed to make.
Yeah, that's why people come here to this country, right?
Yeah, but it's just, at a certain point, it's just like, man, like, do you not learn that this is not, this may be the American dream, and like everyone is like wishing of this, thing that they could come here and make a name for themselves and make this absurd amount of money and travel anywhere they want to go and take care of their family. But it's just like, I feel like across the board it's always like, yeah, the money didn't matter at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And it's like no one learns from that. No one gets that. And like with these stockholders too and these billionaires, it just seems like if everyone was working together, everyone would make money. Right? If everyone bought into a certain stock, maybe that stock would go up and anyone could sell it.
That's the problem that happened in the Great Depression, though. Everyone and their mother was investing in stocks. But then, God, I was just reading it earlier.
You need someone to buy.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna
What happened
someone's
was
gonna get fucked over. That's how the game works.
basically what happened was that everyone was spending money on stocks, but production started to slow down. But there's still so many goods that still weren't being bought, and then production eventually stopped because the amount of goods that were still there weren't being sold because people weren't working as much, and then the value of stock went up, and then the whole crash happened, and then it went from a recession to a depression very quickly, and that's basically what caused the Great Depression.
Yeah, I don't.
So you can't just have everyone investing in one thing.
Well, again, like you can invest in a stock, right? And people can say it's worth $600, but you won't have $600 until you sell that stock, right? So the game is literally made to screw someone over.
Yeah.
Someone's making money and someone's losing money.
Yep.
It's just weird to think about because, like you put your money into a company, right? So it can make you money back. But like after figuring out all this shit is like you can manipulate it and you can make it what you want. It's just weird that it is what it is right now. I don't know. I don't know. I can't even really put it into fucking words.
You can manipulate it, but at the same point,
It's just weird.
It takes a lot of resources to manipulate it, right? Or not a lot, but it takes more than just yourself, right?
Yeah, you can't do it by yourself.
Yeah, that's what Reddit
Unless
proved.
you're Elon Musk.
Yeah, he can put out one tweet and fucking
change his fucking share price.
a currency that's never seen fucking 4 cents.
Yeah.
Suddenly like on the rise. Like what the hell?
Yeah. Dogecoin.
Yeah, dude.
I bought into it.
Mosh, what are your thoughts?
Meow. Nope,
You hear
no
the brain?
thoughts.
I heard little purrs.
He's such a good boy.
I don't know. It's yeah.
Invest in cats. That's all I got to say.
Man, they take your money.
Dude, last night I couldn't fucking sleep because Emily had like a Vans box, like a shoe box.
Uh-huh.
And he was like just fucking like scratching at it for like almost an hour. Why?
Dude,
Like,
one of my favorite things is when Chance goes on the bed and he just starts fucking digging. And
What are they digging
And then he'll
for?
stop, he'll roll on his back, do that whole fucking dog thing. He'll get up, start digging some more. Dude, Chance is literally my fucking son, bro. That dude fucking loves me.
I feel that. Dude, sometimes it doesn't feel like I have cats, and then I'll think like, dude, I have 2 cats. Like, they're gonna be my homies for like the next like maybe even 20 years.
Yeah.
It feels like they're just it feels like they're roommates. Like if I move out, like they're gonna stay here, and I'll just be like, see ya, bye. But then I'll remember like, no, dude, like I'm gonna have to bring these 2 with me.
Yeah.
Wherever I end up going.
Mm-hmm. Dude,
Yeah.
that's why when I have a kid, I want to get a fucking tortoise. Like, that thing's going to live older than them.
Be a family heirloom.
Yeah, dude. Pass that motherfucker down.
Dude, I've always wanted that. Like,
Just give him his own section of the backyard,
Yeah.
Like, this is your little fucking spot, bro.
family heirlooms always like seem so cool in like TV shows or movies. And I always wish I had something like that where it would be like, oh, like I want to pass this down to you. Like it's been in our family 5 generations. So I think about that.
I never thought that way.
Really?
Yeah.
But it's like not even like anything like crazy. Like for instance, like the cast iron I got. Like I think about that, like, oh, dude, I want to pass this down to my kids and be like, this has been seasoned for
Years.
40 years now.
Just has that weird dent in it over here
Yeah.
for no reason.
I want you to have it.
That's where your mother hit me over the head with it. Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do something like that, pass something down that was important.
Does your family have anything like that?
Yeah,
Phil?
mine does.
Yours does? What?
Diabetes.
Oh, well, in that case, mine's passing down cancer.
For I think my grandma's wedding ring or one of the rings may have been
I think you had mentioned that
her
before.
grandmother's.
Oh, shit.
Maybe, I
That's
think.
already pretty far down the line. That's cool.
Yeah, I think maybe. I don't know.
See, I want something like that,
But like for my grandparents, they came here when they were young from Buffalo, like They just came over here because they had the opportunity to. They both needed to get away from their families, and they came here and, yeah, they don't have anything.
So, yeah, my fucking grandparents came here with a backpack.
My dad came here with a mullet.
He doesn't even got that no more.
Yeah,
He
that's
fucking
gone.
lost it. Yeah,
That died in the 80s.
Yeah.
that's fucking funny.
Now he's a simp.
Oh, my God.
Who does he simp for?
Simp lord. My mom.
Simp lord.
I always see what your mom posts on Instagram. Like, man, they're so in love. They're so cute. That's mom and dad over
I
there.
do miss that about Instagram. How your mom would like post them on dates.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, that's goals right there.
Yeah.
I want to be like that when I'm.
Man, she
You know.
needs to get off.
Dude,
that.
even your mom and your stepdad, dude, like,
Yeah, you
it
could
just
tell.
seems so cool, man.
They work.
Yeah,
They work. Your mom
I got
is
lucky with them.
Your mom is so adorable, and then there's just Alex, the fucking dickhead.
Yeah, it's funny, man. I feel like
There was a one time that I didn't go over, and then Alex didn't call you a little fucker. Like every
Bro,
time, guaranteed.
that fool acts brand new whenever
little fucker.
someone else is around.
It's alpha, dude. He's got to be the alpha.
Yeah,
Yeah, he has to talk shit about someone else before they talk shit about him. That's what it is.
yeah.
Don't worry, I got my ammo. No, but all jokes aside, like, I fucking love my parents, man. Like, I feel like I got lucky with them.
Yeah.
They've definitely been like my best role model for like a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd agree.
They're just as goofy as like I am in mine. Like, I can't imagine having a relationship like where you're both just serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me and
Your,
Emily.
your mom
have
is
been-
so adorable, dude. Your mom really is like,
She's, like,
so adorable.
Yeah,
she's so
sweet.
small and
She's very
sweet.
sweet. Yeah, I love
I
my
remember
mom.
that time we were at the park and your mom fucking
I
brought
knew
my
you were gonna bring that
grandparents
up.
fucking cookies. She baked cookies for them, bro. My grandma was like so like astonished because in her years of being here, like in the East Coast, it's more like you talk to
neighborly.
people more. Yeah, you know, like there's a sense of community. You know, because any chance you might die, like if your car breaks down, you know, like it might get too
Fucking
cold and you might
freeze to
die.
death.
You know. So when my grandma saw that, she was just like, taken aback. She's like, "Your mom's like Betty Crocker. Like she's just over here baking cookies for people, and bringing it to
Betty
them."
Crocker.
Yeah, I love my mom.
Yeah,
She's cool.
she's definitely cool.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
they're like a good balance. I'd say that.
that's
They're
for sure.
good-
Yeah.
they're a good balance.
Definitely on opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spectrum. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Shut up.
Ah, damn it. I forgot you had stuff blocking your screensaver.
The fuck you looking at, bro?
ABP.
Listen, you might be young, but I'll beat your ass.
Dude, I've never like loved something that frustrates me so much before.
Yeah.
God damn, I love this guy though. Maji.
This guy's.
It's so weird because I
fucking
feel like
cook.
I'm going through that phase with Chance, man.
Yeah.
I swear to God, that's my son. I swear, man, he loves me.
I feel that.
Alyssa gets so jealous because, like, she'll see him being all cute with me, and she'll fucking, like, grab him.
She gets all, that's
Yeah.
funny. It's funny, like, Mosh is like that crazy kid that just is fucking
Just doing shit for no
mayhem.
reason?
Yeah, and I just love him from a distance, right?
The fuck are you looking at?
You
Dude,
got
he
your-
keeps...
you
Why
got
is he
his
looking at me like that, bro?
That is one.
Dude, his eyes is just like that,
I'll
bro. I don't
fuck
know
you
why.
up. Don't look at me like that.
You got his wand. You're fucking flipping that around.
Oh,
That's why,
is that what
yeah.
it is?
He's
What's
obsessed
up?
with that thing.
What's up, bitch?
Dude, he goes crazy for that shit.
Are we best friends now? Hold on. I'ma
Disco
fucking hit you
though,
with
she's
it.
more of like that. She's more of like that, like kid who like barely survived infancy,
Dude.
and now is just super attached.
I was gonna say she kind of seems like the fucking daughter that you adopted, just because you wanted to make sure that she lived. Like
Yeah.
she puts off that vibe, you know what I mean? Like she's
Dude.
like, I'm here, I'm living, but fuck these people.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
no, man.
I'm grateful for them, but I can chill over here.
She's so fucking needy, dude. Like, I'm sure you've heard her where we closed the door because she didn't want to come up with us, but then 5 minutes later she's crying like she's gonna fucking die if we don't see her.
Yeah.
Or like, dude, sometimes I can't even take a shit in peace. She'll be there trying to open the fucking door. I'm like, yo, can I get a minute? Like,
I hear her when you guys leave too.
Oh, she does that when we
Yeah.
leave.
See, when I
Yeah.
motherfucker.
She has
What the
some
fuck is
abandonment, but it's like kind of nice to be like, oh damn, dude, she loves me.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't see that when I'm here though. You know what I mean?
it's because it's she needs one of us.
That's
Either,
that's what I mean. Like she seems like she puts out that vibe. Like I'm living, but I'll
I
chill over
see.
here.
That's now that you mention it, she does act different when people are here. Cause like I'm pretty. If you weren't here, she would be in here right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She's always been like a little nervous around like
She don't
newer
fucking like
people,
me.
or she just acts a little different. Same with Rico.
I ain't
yeah.
fucking leaving.
Yeah, Oreo's a fucking clingy bitch.
It's always like hit or miss with her, man. There's some days where I feel like we're vibing. Like I'm like, dude, I get you. We're on the wavelength right now. And then there's other days where I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Who are you?
Dude, tell me about it.
Yeah, she's
Gonna be able to
moody.
figure out for like 6 years.
She's fucking moody.
Is there any more?
I think that's all of them, man.
Clingy
Yeah.
though.
Three. How many do you have over there?
I threw one away. I think.
3.
Damn.
Yep, all gone.
I should have brought the rest.
It's unfortunate. Those are good. Those are tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like these.
I like them.
These are dope.
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah, fucking Oreo. She's fucking clingy.
I like her
Man,
meows, man.
she'll fucking she'll cry to leave the room, right? Like at night. Open it. Goes out for like 1 minute, comes back, lays on me. It's like, bro, you were crying for this and I gave it to you and you still don't want to go outside. Or like outside of my room.
Dude,
What the fuck do you want from me? Okay?
that's the one thing that bothers me about Peachy is when she wants to go out, like she fucking whines, you know. And I'm on the side that she's closest to, like, to get off the bed, right? Like for me, it's easy to get off the bed and let her out. But this bitch just whines and whines. At least Chance like barks at me, like, "Hey, motherfucker, I need to go out." Like, you know. But Peachy's just whining and whining and whining, and it's like that kind of whine where you're like, just fucking leave me alone, you know? Like, you just
Yeah, dude.
you can deal with it for like 3 or 4 fucking times, and you're like, all right, fuck it, you know, and you let him out. With Chance, he's like, "Hey, like, let's go. This shit's about to come out my ass. Come on, man."
He hypes you up.
Yeah, he's like,
I'm
"Bitch."
I'm shitting over here.
Like, as soon as I open the door, that dude's bolting to the back door. Like, okay, he needs to go. With Peachy, he's just fucking whining and whining. Open the back door. She's like sniffing shit, you know, just looking
chilling.
around. Like, bitch, it's fucking 1 a.m. Like, let's get it.
Do your shit.
Yeah, we're going back to bed after this.
Yeah. At this point, it's just like, man, you just want to go out whenever you want
That's
to
what
go
they
out.
just want the option.
You
That's
want
what
that
it is.
option, and if
Mhm.
you don't have it, you mind. And when you do have it,
You don't
just
take
like
advantage.
You just
of
like
it.
that you have it.
Yeah.
Dude, that's why I stopped sleeping with Buttercup, my cat. Because that bitch will start licking your fucking face, your eyeballs, your fucking... She'll
Get
start
you up?
she'll start kneading on you. Like, get the fuck off me. What the hell? You know? And she got so vicious a couple times that I had to use, like, my second blanket and, like, fucking shoo her away. Like, get out of here, bitch. You know?
Really?
Out the door. I'm
What
like,
does she want?
I don't fucking know, okay? I wasn't trying to ask her. I was just trying to get her off me.
Fuck, man.
What's up, bro?
Yeah,
Oh, you
Oreo,
wanna
Oreo
fucking
fucking paw my face.
fuck
Like,
you up, dude.
Luckily, none of them do that. They just meow like fucking.
fuck, man, get the fuck away from me!
Yeah.
Trying to sleep. I gotta wake up at fucking
You gotta
5.
bite my foot, fool.
Dude, there's so many times where they'll keep me up at night with their fucking shenanigans, and then the next day I'll just be pissed seeing them sleep. I'm like, man, I should shake your ass awake right now. I get no fucking sleep last night because of you.
Yeah.
What's up, bro? Fuck you.
But you still love them, man. That's what's weird.
Yeah.
They don't fucking know better.
That's what it is. They're innocent, you know.
Yeah.
They don't get anything.
They're dumb.
They don't get what's going on right now.
They have no clue.
This dude's just playing with a toy.
He's playing with a fucking
He's playing with the fucking.
stick.
It doesn't even look like anything. It's just like a long
Dude,
fucking.
dude, that's his favorite. Like he'll
Why?
take it with
Why?
him. He'll carry it like
Why?
upstairs at night.
Why? Why is it your toy?
He likes it. It's his toy.
This dude doesn't give a shit.
No, bro, he's so chill.
Yeah, he's.
You got lucky with him, dude.
Dude, I know.
Because cats are fucking assholes.
I thought Rico was like super laid back, which he is. He's really laid back.
Yeah.
But like him even more. Like when you pick him up, it's like holding a bag of jelly. Like he completely trusts you. He won't try to like fight getting out of your arms. He's just kind of like, all right, you got me. And I'm like, what the fuck?
That's what I love about Chance too. You pick him up, he'll
like-
chill. Yeah.
He's just all fucking
He's just
loose.
Are you at least gonna rub my nuts? Yeah.
I love this guy, man. What a day that was. I always think about that. The day I got him, literally just woke up, signed up for this fucking virtual meet and greet. We're like, oh, let's just look at some cute kittens.
Yeah.
Saw him. We're like, dude, what if we got him? First thing I did was
Bet.
knock on Andy's door. Hey, how would you feel if we got a kitten?
I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. Dope, let's do it.
Dude, part of me wants to get another dog that'll be my dog.
Mm-hmm.
But every time I see Chance, man, I'm like, why do I need another one?
Like he's already your boy.
I fucking love this guy. Like
Chance
this,
is a fucking cute dog.
this,
man.
this is my guy right here. You know,
I feel like I
dude,
haven't seen him in so long.
dude. Yesterday, I gotta show you a picture. Yesterday, I got into Alyssa's car. We went to the dog park. This dude was in the back seat. He couldn't get up because Alyssa has one of those fucking like dog, like fucking
It's like
things.
a trench.
It like hangs in your back seat to make sure they stay back there, and it has like
Oh.
a thing that blocks the middle.
Okay.
You know, this motherfucker was trying to get me so bad that this was him. Look at this is fucking.
What the fuck?
He eventually crawled half his body up past
Dude,
like
that's
the right
cute.
side of my head in the passenger seat. I'm like, fuck it, dude, come here, you know. And I put him in my fucking lap. He loves me that much. He will not stop until he
Chance
gets
is
me.
a handsome fucking dog, man. He could be on like some food bags. You know what I mean?
What's funny as fuck is
He
like
could model.
like 2 or 3 days or 3 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, we were at the dog park, and I always call him handsome boy. Always, you know. I'm like, oh, he's your boy, you know. He fucking runs up to me, and I was telling Alyssa, I'm like, how fucking ignorant do you think people think we are? We're just walking around calling our dog handsome all the fucking time.
Handsome boy.
Yeah, we'll be walking around like, handsome boy, come on, you know. Like people be like, what the fuck is wrong with these people, you know? But that's
Like
what I
pet
call him.
owners understand, you know.
Yeah,
That's my guy though.
you won't get it until you have one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Won't get it at all.
That's the only thing that like really keeps me positive. It's like, dude, what a fucking beautiful world we live in where we could have this experience, you know?
Yeah.
Don't even speak the same language, but you fucking love each other
Yeah.
so hard.
Mm-hmm. When you walk in the door and they're just happy to see you, you know?
Mhm. Or like the little, like my favorite thing is when I'm laying down and then one of them comes up and then like rolls up in a little ball on me. Like, it's almost better than a hug, dude. It's just like, yes, I was chosen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ah, dude, I love it.
Yeah, I might get annoyed at that sometimes, but
Really?
I love her anyway, you know.
Sometimes I do.
She's just like, sometimes she's just like always on me. I'm just like, and I don't want to move because I don't want to wake her up. I'm just like,
I was going to say, when you're in an uncomfortable position,
yeah.
but you don't want them to get up, and you're just kind of like, this is fine.
Yeah. Like, I'm glad you chose me, but like, man, I don't want this pressure on my chest right now.
Unchoose me for a minute so I can move.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I'm like, oh, yes, come here. I'm fucking cold. You know,
Dude,
they lay here
yeah.
and they fucking generate so much heat.
That was me earlier, man. I forgot a blanket down here, so I just had fucking Rico, and I was just like, "You're my
Yeah.
blanket right now, buddy." He wants to play.
Fuck are you
That's what I love
looking
about
at?
Oreo. I could just come home and like fucking just grab her and like, she'll just
Yeah.
like take it, and then I'll just let her go. She'll fucking scurry off.
I fucking love animals, dude.
I was telling Alyssa, I don't think I've loved a dog as much as I love Chance.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And I've had dogs, you know, my whole life.
Yeah.
I grew up with them,
Yeah.
and still like
You love Chance.
because I realize it, you know. I've been through like 4 or 5 dogs now where I've put down myself. Like I've gone, taken them to the doctor, you know, and seen the whole process happen. You know, so I've lived through that from fucking start to finish.
Yeah. Do you feel like you have like a one of a kind relationship with him? Is that why?
Honestly, yeah, man. Whenever I see him, I just fucking, I can't be mad at him, even if he does some shit stupid, you know? Like, there's times where, like, have you guys seen that TikTok video of the guy holding his fucking gray pit bull puppy, and the dog's just like, and just trying to bite him? They're just
I don't
playing?
think I've
Oh,
seen it.
it's fucking adorable, right? The dog's just like, and just shaking in his hands, you know?
Uh-huh.
And, like, it's just funny as fuck. And Chance used to do that all the time. And I think about that. I'm like, oh, man, I miss when he did that. You know, like when he was like a puppy, you know?
I feel that.
And I'm just like, damn, I want to experience that again. And I try to fucking like piss him off to do it.
I think what it is about pets is like, I feel like that's like a taste of parenthood.
Yeah.
And it gets me excited.
Yeah.
To have a little kid and just
Yeah.
like, or like when they grow up and think like, ah, man, I miss when you were a little baby, you know?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I feel that.
Dude,
for my
that's weird that
pets.
you say that because Napoleon was saying like, dude, you and Alyssa are going to have like, I bet you guys are going to have babies soon. I'm like, whoa. Calm the fuck down, guy. But he's like, no, you think about it. You guys already have dogs together. Like, that's a step more than most
Like a step
relationships
towards
have,
it.
you know? Like,
Just they're so goddamn expensive, bro. Pets are expensive enough. Kids are fucking expensive
And ugly.
and ugly.
not Napoleon's baby. She's fucking adorable.
Haven't seen pictures of her.
I have a picture of my car. I got to show you.
All right, for sure.
I keep it right next to my speedometer.
How long have we been recording?
An hour and 25.
Oh shit, it's felt longer.
It's the
The weekend.
weekend. It makes everything feel long. It's
Yeah.
pretty crazy.
Yeah, the weekend.
Stop.
I don't really have anything else to say.
We didn't even talk
Yes.
about really.
I had a couple topics, but I just it was they
Should
were
we
appropriate for other times.
Should we save it for next week?
Yeah, probably. I was just gonna get back into big tech, but that's like a
Oh.
that's fine.
Fuck. I'm kind of curious.
It's okay. It ties in.
I mean, I'm still ready to go. So.
Where you want to go?
It's up to you.
But fucking keep talking,
Oh,
motherfucker. Come on, let's do it. Cause
Yeah, let's hear it.
I'm
I'm intrigued.
I think big tech is what is truly
I think,
bothering
I think
me.
for me was the whole them being able to take
Reviews off?
reviews and like posts off and to ban people off social media. I understand like
You understand why they did that?
well, if they should be able to do that, and I don't have the answer, right? Because yeah, I understand like
Okay, wait. Say this again like I'm fucking 5. What did you just say?
my dilemma is whether big tech should be able to
Censor content. on their
censor
platform.
content, censor anything,
Okay.
and that's it. Or
That your big conflict is that?
yeah, whether
Or a
it's
big
whether
dilemma.
it's dangerous or not.
I don't believe it's dangerous because I don't believe their intent is to, like, for, is good intent. Like, their only
Yeah.
reasons of doing it is to benefit themselves, right?
Mm.
Because at some point, Robinhood probably contacted Google, the CEO, and the other CEO were like, yo, like, you need to stop this shit. You know, like, do whatever you need
Yeah.
to do, stop it, and I'll give you so much money.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it in basic forms or terms, whatever it may be. That's what they said to each other.
Yeah, I think my point.
Because why else would Google do that?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think my point
know.
is that because I don't feel any strong way for either side. I'm just more of I want a good answer to
Or like
it.
an easy answer.
Yeah, but I know it's not easy. But it's just like I feel like the reason big tech does censor anything is because there are people that will believe it and will believe dangerous. Will act on dangerous social media
Ideas
posts or
or-
ideas. You know what I mean? But is it that, like, obviously, if, like, a well-educated person wouldn't be like, okay, well, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to storm the Capitol. You know, or I'm going to fucking, do whatever. People aren't educated enough at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And I don't know whether it shouldn't be done at all, censorship, or does it feel like it's their like obligation to do that because people aren't well informed enough?
For me, I don't believe big tech has any intention for my best interest. You know, like I don't feel like they're really in this world of social media or networking that they feel like I'm in this so that you can communicate to other people to better your life and gather more intelligence. If anyone believes that, I think you're full of shit. You know, that's not what they're in this for. They're in it for money, you know? And I get the whole idea of stopping like racism, sexism, anything along that line. I get that. But at the same time, when I join a new network or whatever it may be, it's not because that network didn't start because they wanted my best intentions. Right? We can all agree on that, right?
Yeah.
I think it's hard because like how do you define big tech, right? Are you saying like management or the executive board? You know, 'cause I could say that there's employees who do care.
Oh, definitely. I wouldn't argue that.
I guess whoever can change the rules.
Who make the choices
Yeah,
like
who
that?
make the choices.
Big choices.
Do you think they have too much power now?
I would say so. Like, to find someone that isn't on Twitter has to be like generations older than us, right?
Yeah.
Anyone that isn't on Instagram, you have to be generations older than us. And even then, like a lot of older people are on these things to stay connected. And
I just think all this happened, and it outpaced the general public's knowledge. You know what I mean?
Like conscious, like understanding or thinking.
Yeah, like to make ethical decisions on it, to pass legislation on it.
Yeah. And
now we're just in a fucking mess, you know? Because especially when it comes to like power, influence, like it's crazy to think, for instance, you know, like a lot of users are on iOS, right? If Apple were to say, like, you know what, we're just going to ban everything Google. You can't access Google on an iPhone. You can't download any Google-related apps. What could Google really do about it? You know? Like, they could, they're still a competitor when it comes to phones, so they could, you know, go that route, but it's still going to hurt them. And there's nothing that could really stop Apple from doing that, you know, just as an example of, like, influence. But it always comes down to, like, either way, a human needs to make the decision, right? Whether it's someone at Google making the decisions or someone at Apple making decisions of what they do or someone in the government making decisions on what the law will be regarding that. It's still human at the end of the day. And, like, that's where, like, it's a catch-22, man. Like, I don't know. Like, because on one hand, there's a lot of shit that these tech companies are doing that, like, isn't good. But on the other hand, I don't fucking trust the government to make regulation about it. Like, I know they don't fucking understand what's going on. It's just like, I don't trust people, you know? And what the fuck do you do if you don't trust people?
Yeah.
Everything's just so damn subjective now. It's hard to, like, make a clear distinction on anything, and it's just making everything so fucking complicated.
Yeah.
You know, at least back then you could say, like, yep, Nazis are bad. Now, like, it's just like, well.
It's just like,
I mean, Nazis are still bad. I'm just saying
no,
other problems.
There's fine people on both sides.
Jesus Christ.
it's just like Facebook was originally like did Mark Zuckerberg think that Facebook would be what it is today? Obviously not, right?
Right at the beginning.
You know what I mean? For him, it was just, I don't know, to make a fucking. Wasn't it originally for, like, I don't know? Maybe
Wasn't it
like,
for college
like
students?
college students
Yeah.
hooking up and having sex, or like sexual appeal? Was it, or whether finding out?
It was college specific. Like, it was literally for the college he was attending.
To connect, right? All the students
Yeah.
can connect together.
But it's just
I
like-
want to say it had something like teacher related to. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Though.
But it's like the tip of the iceberg, right? Like the 10% of Facebook is probably people, you know, just like getting on Facebook and like
Sharing
friending
pictures,
sharing pictures, friending their relatives. You know, and the other 90%,
sharing their opinions and their racist comments. Yeah,
is the sharing data and like what everything does,
advertising,
ad revenue, and
yeah.
what people do behind the scenes. You know what I mean? So at this point, is it really because Facebook wants to be like this, you know, like this social media platform?
Yeah, I think that depends on who you ask.
But
and I think going back to the stock market, what fucks it up is that you have investors. You know, you have to make money to keep your business going and to keep people happy. You know, because let's say you had the alternative of a company that sole purpose was just to do the right thing. Do you think they would survive? No way, right?
Yeah.
No way. So it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Shit's sucky.
That's a part of like good storytelling, right? Is like eventually you see your hero who wants to do the greatest of good of intentions, but he's forced with a dilemma where whatever he may have to do is morally wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like backstabbing someone, killing someone, or screwing someone over.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing we fight with every day, right? Are we doing the right thing?
Mm-hmm.
We don't really know.
yeah, can you get through life always making the right decisions?
Or the moral decision.
Yeah, or the
No,
morally right
man.
decisions.
No.
Because whether you like it or not, you may not know it, but if you make a decision, you could think it's right for you, right? And that's okay. Nothing wrong with that, right? But it could be also that you don't know that you're fucking screwing over 2 or 3 other people.
Yeah, that makes me think of that show, the Good Place.
Yeah.
The Good Place. Have you seen The Good Place?
Mm-mm.
It's a good show.
You should watch it. But pretty much, like, you reach this point where you realize, do you care if I spoil it? No? Okay. Spoiler alert for The Good Place, if you haven't seen it. But it gets to this point in the show where you realize that no one has actually gone into heaven for, like, I don't know how many years. They've all been going to hell. And the reason is because the world is so complex and, like, fucked up now that it's hard to do anything that's morally right. So, like, an example is, like, okay, you buy, like, an iPhone, right? Which, you know, use sweatshops in Asia to manufacture and use children in fucking Africa to mine the lithium needed. So that is considered a sin, you know?
Yeah.
So it was like,
Okay.
it was literally impossible to go through your life without
Mhm.
committing, like, crazy amounts of sin. And that's pretty much what we're saying, right? Like, it's to this point where you could be doing something and not even knowing you're fucking someone over, you know? Literally, us drinking this could have been, like, at the hand of someone else's suffering. I mean, you don't fucking know.
Your dude's attacking my foot.
Little kids squeezing lemons.
Good boy, Mosh.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people hearing this too are like, wait, what? Kids have to mine lithium for our iPhones? Wait,
Yes,
what?
they
What do you
do.
mean sweatshops?
Yes, they do.
Dude,
Is
the
that a
amount of
gym?
fucked up stories Napoleon tells me when he comes back from TJ is just, it's sad, man. Kids just coming up to him asking for 25 cents.
Mm-hmm.
25 fucking cents.
Yeah.
I don't even like holding that shit in my car. And there's
And-
kids out there asking for it.
And it's crazy that it's the next door neighbor of what's supposed to be the wealthiest #1 superpower in the world.
Yeah. That
Yeah, 'cause
is
you go
that
2
is
hours-
keeping its citizens from doing illegal drugs, but doesn't stop the people underneath them from bringing them in.
Right.
You motherfucker, let go.
Well, it's just that when you send people to jail, that makes money.
Mm-hmm.
But keeping drugs from coming in the
Legalized
country, that
slavery.
does not make money.
That's what it is. Legalized
Yeah.
slavery.
Yeah.
Modern day slavery is our jail system.
Mm-hmm.
You remember when Trump was running for president? And he was saying that he was going to build a wall and he was going to make Mexico pay for it.
A lot
We
of people-
paid for it, and the
Oh.
wall's still fucking shitty. It's not even complete.
Yeah, no. A lot of people believed it, man. A lot of people believed it. Like, yeah, they're gonna pay for it. And we were like, man, what the fuck? They don't even pay for their own citizens' well-being. You think they're gonna pay for another country's fucking shit?
My foot
Get
alone,
the
bro.
fuck out of here.
Fuck off
You think they're gonna pay to keep these citizens in?
Psych.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
you motherfucker.
But
Let's
it's like,
go.
man, that was like
Ow.
such a blatant lie.
Little bastard.
Like,
No.
I don't know. I just want to
Pack
see.
the jacket.
Like, I want to see someone make this compilation of, like, let's just go with Trump supporters. I want someone to make a compilation of all the lies that he did. Right? Someone might have already done that.
Yeah, that wouldn't be surprised.
And I just want 100 Trump supporters to sit down in a room and just look at the video.
It won't matter.
Like, what?
It won't matter.
Okay, like, what is your what is your like?
Dude.
What are your thoughts about this? Huh?
What are your thoughts?
What are your thoughts about this 10-minute video of him constantly lying?
They're gonna
What-
say
was
he
it-
did it. He did it. The government doesn't want you to know, but he did it.
Was it you that sent me that video or that picture of that post where they wanted Trump to be there for his impeachment hearing?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, why are you sending this to me? Like, finally the dude's gone, and you're still sending me shit about him. Like, fuck him. I don't care. I don't even care about politics
I
right now.
literally
Fuck
just
them.
said this today. It's been so nice not really hearing about him.
Yeah.
The only
Like,
reason
I don't even care about politics no more. Like, fucking let it be.
The only reason I sent that was because it's funny that they think they're gonna get him to go there and testify against himself.
yeah, that's a good point.
I will say though, if there ends up being like a big fucking hearing for all his shit, oh, you bet your ass I'm tuning in. And I'm gonna have a bucket of popcorn right in my lap.
This will be the next best thing since OJ.
Jesus Christ. That'll be something.
Dude, that was a thing, man.
People, yeah.
across the country were watching.
Yeah,
that
there are
case.
fucking men and women angry and crying about the whole fucking thing. And then there's people fucking happy and excited for him, you know,
Yeah.
like, god damn, like this this country was split.
And then this fool.
That's why, remember when I sent you that video that said, it was a TikTok, it was about the generations talking about like the major times, like how we're going, what are we, Generation Z or X, whatever it may be?
We're millennials.
Huh?
We're
Are we?
millennials, yeah.
I think that's subjective.
Yeah.
Some people say millennials ended like 94. Some say 95. Some say all the way up to 97.
Oh.
I don't fucking know.
I don't know either.
Either way,
I thought it was a set date.
nah. Because who makes that decision?
Yeah.
Well, because there's like boomers. There's
Who made that decision?
Yeah.
boomers.
Did they?
Who else did?
But they were called boomers when they were babies.
Yeah, what if they were just like, oh, we're the baby boomers?
When
The
they were
babies
babies?
decided that.
No, like they were older and then they decided.
No, that's what I mean. When they were babies, they were already called like this is the baby boomer generation.
Oh.
What the fuck ever. But it was a TikTok talking about the generations where the two generations above us were saying like, oh, yeah,
Like younger or older?
older.
Okay.
There's like how like our generation was complaining about the major things that we're going through, and then the generations above us were like, oh yeah, we did that. Like, and they would say like something, you know, and it's just like,
They went through it.
yeah, we think we're going through the worst times, but also like we've seen things kind of like this before, except the pandemic, of course.
Yeah.
Right. But we've
Yeah.
seen shitty presidents before,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah. At the end of the day, it's all subjective.
Could you argue this is the shittiest we've had, or the most scandalous?
How can I say that though when I haven't lived through what, more than 2.5? Because what, Bush was president? I can
Yeah.
still kind of remember when Bush was president.
True, but true.
Like a lot of the older generation say that, like, well, from what I've heard is Jimmy Carter was one of the shittiest presidents they've ever had.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they've gone through like what, probably like fucking
Hella presidents.
6, 8, 10. I don't know.
I was just thinking in terms of like history. There's a lot of like firsts, you know, like first president to be impeached twice.
It's just like also too, what do they mean by like worst president they had? Because like Trump was, I would say pretty bad, but like he never really affected me.
Like personally.
Yeah. Like was he a bad
I mean,
president?
things-
Probably.
I mean, things. I feel like things changed though
Yeah.
after he became president. Like as
Definitely.
a society, things changed.
But are they saying he's the worst president they ever had because it
Affected them.
affected them like personally, or just from what
That's
they
a
were
good
seeing?
question. Yeah, I don't know.
Because like even like George Bush or Barack Obama, I can't recognize any change. Like I never really
Yeah.
like
Like there's a
damn
distinction.
Obama.
Thanks,
I can't.
Obama.
I can't believe Obama's not president anymore. Thank God. You know, I can't say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The only
maybe
reason
it
I'm
is, and maybe it is us being too young, though. You know.
Yeah. The only reason
How
I'm
will
saying
we
thank
know?
God to Trump is because I just don't have to see him every fucking
Listen,
day.
all I'm
True.
gonna say is Trump was president for 4 fucking years. Last year, I made less money and got taxed more. So I don't know what fucking people are complaining about Democrats raising taxes. Like motherfucker,
It's the same shit.
It's the same motherfucking thing. I'm getting taxed more than what I made the previous year. Like this is ridiculous.
I will say,
And if I may, fucking like $9,000 more than the previous year I got taxed. So
holy shit.
yeah, I think no, it was 6,000. Sorry,
Okay.
I got
That's
taxed.
still a
Still
good
a lot.
amount, dude.
I got taxed 12,000 last year in
Uh-huh.
federal tax. This year I got taxed 18,000,
God
and I
damn.
made fucking 5,000 less than the year prior.
And you didn't get a stimulus check.
And I didn't get a fucking stimulus check.
Those motherfuckers,
Yeah.
bro.
Yo, we're about to send GME,
Capital Riot Part 2.
about to send GME to the moon again.
I will say, when we were watching Mad TV, I missed the George W. Bush skits, man, that they
Yeah.
would do about him. They were fucking hilarious, bro.
I agree.
It's like, Mr. President, what are your thoughts on Katrina? We will find her and we'll bring her home to her family. That shit was funny, man. Good times.
Can't believe someone threw a shoe at George Bush.
That too. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Dude, he was quick on his fucking feet, bro. I don't
Dude,
even
yeah,
know if
he
I
was-
would dodge it that fast.
He saw it coming for his throne.
fucking ready for the second one too. He knew that shit was coming.
Oh, did someone make a skit of when 9/11 happened and he's just reading those kids? He's like, Mr. President, the World Trade Center has been bombed. He's like, hold on, I gotta finish this book.
Dude, I remember
yeah.
in when I was taking English senior year of high school, we watched like a documentary about 9/11 and they're interviewing George Bush. And the question was like, I would assume it was like, oh, like what were your thoughts when you got that message? And he said, at first I was like, who'd attack America? I'm like, God damn, that's the most George Bush thing I've ever heard. Like, who'd attack America? You know what I mean? Like, he's like Batman, like trying to solve the fucking mystery. Like,
He's all thinking of it in his head.
yeah.
Thinking out loud. Who'd attack
I'm sure you can go through your file cabinet and probably have a good guesstimate as to who's attacking us.
Dude, speaking of like government shit, you guys remember the Russian dude that was like they poisoned like Putin ordered
Oh, like,
poison?
just a couple months ago.
Well, it was a while ago. It was like 6
Oh,
to 8 months ago.
Fairly remember.
They fucking used military poison on his ass to try to kill him. He didn't die. He lived, and he was like in some other country, like hospitalized. Finally, he gets out. As soon as he lands in Russia, they arrest his ass. But since that, a lot of Russian citizens
Have
are
been
rioting.
protesting. Yeah, I saw.
Protesting, yeah. And it's like the first of its kind in a long time that as many like areas in Russia are protesting about it. Crazy
That's
shit,
just
man.
corrupt, bro.
The majority of people aren't corrupt. You know what I mean?
We've gone through 3 presidents in our lifetime so far,
Yeah.
right?
George,
When was?
Obama.
Yeah.
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 Russia, like it's only been Putin the
Yeah.
whole time we've been alive.
Dude, there's a video like that where it's like Russian president, normal term 8 years, and it's like Putin. He just flips the 8 to like
Oh,
an
to
infinity
infinity.
sign.
Yeah, because could you imagine?
I think he's been in office for like 20 something years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Holy
Could you
shit.
imagine having like
Let me look that up. I'm
Either-
curious.
It might be like 12 or 13 or 20. I don't remember my
Could you imagine having either George Bush, Barack Obama, or Donald Trump for the rest of your life?
Oh, good lord.
I feel like that would suck ass.
That's the thing. You can remember like Katrina with Bush, right? With Obama, I feel like nothing really changed. And then with Trump, there was like all of...
The Middle East changed.
Yeah. There's that.
with Obama.
What the fuck? So apparently, Putin. There was a president in between some of Putin's time. So Putin first became like president of Russia in '99 till 2008, and then there's a guy named Dmitry Medvedev for 4 years, and then now we have Putin again starting in 2012. So I mean,
2012. Goddamn.
So far he's been president for over 16 years, almost like over 17 years.
That's wild. That's one of those things, man.
It's
Like,
still a
yeah,
long time.
our system's fucked up, but at least when you're done, you're done. You did your
Yeah.
8 years. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
This dude comes back. He's like, yo, where's the party at?
Yeah, I mean that's
Back,
the thing.
baby.
Our system is fucked up, but there's no country that has it fucking right, dude. Every country
Yeah.
has their fucking
Yeah.
issues, has their own bullshit.
Yeah.
You know?
Like the French, they're still going through their fucking problems. Like, there's a riot every other week.
God,
Or
I
every other day.
Dude, I fucking love the French, man. They know how to protest.
Dude,
They know how to riot.
Did you fucking was it the French that like the police were right against the fire department?
The fire,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like,
dude.
what the
Like,
fuck?
bro, no other country would you see that shit besides France, man. Like, this is the thing.
As like
You
a
know-
first world country too.
Yeah,
That you would say have their shit together.
people, you know, there was always the jokes about French as a country always raising the white flag, right?
Uh-huh.
But when it comes to fighting yourself, the French is number one, bro. They know how to fucking
They know how to, they know how to,
have
they never give up.
internal turmoil,
they
bro.
know, they know how to change.
Yeah, they know how to fight each other. That's for damn sure.
Have you guys seen that fucking movie with Hugh Jackman? And it was about the French Revolution?
The opera one, right?
yeah, man.
Phantom of the Opera?
Oh no,
No, bro, what the fuck?
Les Miserables.
Oh, yeah. I know you're talking about.
Yeah. That movie's fucking amazing.
Haven't seen it.
Oh, it's good, dude. It's long. It's long, but it's good.
Damn.
Fucking good. Anything with Hugh Jackman? Fucking delicious.
What about X-Men Origins Wolverine?
I'd still take it.
You'd still watch it?
Just for him? Yeah, of course.
Have you seen Freddy vs. Jason?
Huh?
Have you seen Freddy vs. Jason's?
Yes.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
I just watched that for the first time the other night. That's a weird fucking movie, dude.
Like the original ones? Like, have you seen all of them?
There's multiple Freddy vs. Jason
I'm pretty
movies?
sure. Isn't there like 2 or 3?
No, there's only one.
I think that... I don't know. I just saw the latest one.
Latest
I
one.
didn't
What's
know
the
there was
latest
more.
one?
Like before 2010.
Yeah.
I don't know the year.
I'm guessing like 2008. Calling it.
2003.
Damn. Maybe I'm wrong then.
Freddy vs.
I mean,
Jason-
there's a fuck ton of Freddy movies.
Freddy
and a
vs.
fuck
Jason is
ton
pretty.
of
Is
Jason
I would say it's
movies.
pretty old. It's the 2.
It is older.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a weird fucking movie, man.
It is a weird movie.
It's like the beginning.
Why? The titties. I miss those days of horror movies, man.
Dude, we have the original Freddy and Jason movies on VHS
Oh shit.
in my
really?
garage, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I feel like the original Nightmare on Elm Street is probably one of the best horror movies in terms of how it's aged. Like, it's still a good fucking movie
Mm.
to this day.
Yeah.
The story's good. The graphics and special effects are still good. Like, that was a good fucking movie.
Dude, I haven't seen that in years.
Yeah.
I watched it like
I
a
have to
couple
watch
years
it
ago, and
again.
I was like, dude, like, this is better than some of the fucking current movies in terms of like how it looks.
Mm.
It's a good
I'd have to
movie.
watch that again. Or I don't even think I've watched it.
Really?
I don't know. I mean, I've seen like Freddy vs. I mean, I've seen Freddy and Jason, like Freddy Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
Dude, those movies
Freddy
used to
Krueger.
torment me, dude.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Mars Attacks.
Oh, dude.
That movie fucking.
haven't seen
I was
that.
scared of that movie.
That movie
Really?
would give me fucking nightmares,
When
but I
Mars
love that
Attacks?
movie.
Mars Attack. Mars
Yeah.
Attack or Mars Attacks?
Mars Attacks, I believe.
Like those aliens, and it
Yeah.
was like really shitty CGI. I haven't seen that.
Jack Black's in there. You know Jack Black's in there?
What?
What?
Yeah.
When?
He's the fucking Jughead. Remember when he gets zapped?
Oh, that's right. Oh, that is Jack Black.
That's
Holy
fucking
shit.
Jack Black, dude. It's pre-Tenacious D.
Dude, that's crazy.
Dude, their fucking brains used to give me fucking nightmares.
Yeah, when they fucking take that chick's head off and puts on the
Yeah,
fucking chihuahua's
yeah. I
body.
was like, what the fuck is this? Huh? I never seen this.
Yeah, that movie used to freak me out too. 8-Legged Freaks.
Dude,
I love that movie.
I feel like that added to my fear of spiders, man. I watched
Yeah.
that movie way too fucking young.
Yeah.
That movie freaked me the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
When did that come out? Because like I saw that shit in theaters with my parents. I'm like, that was not a good movie to bring me.
I watched Final Destination too young.
Oh, that too.
Dude, I hated those fucking movies.
Dude, that movie fucking scared me.
I
first
still don't
one?
like to go on planes because of that movie.
Dude,
So
we should
always-
watch the first one.
I went through a little spree last summer
Yeah.
watching them. Yeah, I almost got through all of them. But they get really shitty towards
Yeah.
the last few.
Wasn't
I'd-
there like
I'm
a
always down
movie
to
or
watch
two
it.
where you can choose like what happens to them?
Oh,
Oh
really?
yeah, there is.
I think it was like a
There's-
DVD, yeah.
Yeah, there is.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to always be afraid of I don't know why, like even as a kid I always had that scene stuck in my head where the lady's like laying in the kitchen floor and she's trying to pull a towel down because she like cut her neck
Oh yeah.
and then she pulls the knife down and it fucking
Yeah,
like
yeah.
lands on her. I
Damn.
don't know why I used to like I couldn't get that fucking scene out of my head when I was a kid.
I always think of the one where I don't know if it's a dude or a chick, but they're in the bathroom and the water is like slowly leaking. And then they
you
slip.
see it like going through the fucking tile and shit.
Yeah. Then they slip and don't they like end up choking or hit their head or something like that?
They like
Yeah.
choke on something.
Yeah.
Something gets around
Yeah.
their neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that, and then the one where I think it's like a big truck behind them, and then another car rams into that, and the fucking engine comes flying out, and then like
I
the
think that's-
fucking blade like chops the dude fucking
I
head
think
off.
that's one of the
Yeah, it's the
the
newer
next
ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of the sequels.
Yeah, now I know why I hated that movie.
That was the original 1,000 Ways to Die right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck that movie, man. That movie fucked me up.
Is that why you're afraid of roller coasters too?
I don't know. Maybe. You know, I haven't dove deep into it. It could be. I know that's the reason why I fucking hate planes. Because him seeing that shit and like fly off and explode.
When's the last time you've seen those movies?
It's been a while.
Maybe you need to watch them again, man.
Yeah.
Conquer your fear.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm scared.
I think I think at like such a young age, you realize that like this could happen, but it's a very big rarity. Like as an adult, you
Yeah.
realize like,
yeah.
you know,
You're not scared to die anymore. So it's just kind of like, if it happens, whatever.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Okay.
I think I've been here long enough. Clocking out, friends.
Are you okay, dude? You want to talk about some things or?
Yeah.
I'll just say my number one listened to band last year in my Spotify recap was Nirvana. So take that as you will.
I thought you were gonna say Nickelback.
Oh God, I'd kill myself already.
That would have been even worse.
No thanks.
Nirvana. I'll have to check your room for a shotgun, dude.
Dude, imagine if that didn't happen. Kurt
Kurt Cobain
Cobain.
didn't kill himself?
Yeah. Imagine.
They wouldn't
Like
have been
he-
as big.
You think so? Dude, I think he was changing a generation. Or inspiring a generation.
I don't know, man, because they didn't blow up until after he died. That's when they really hit like of course they were popular in like the grunge scene,
Mhm.
but they weren't like fucking Nirvana until after.
Yeah.
It's the same shit with Sublime, you know what I mean? It's not till the fucking
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
singer
yeah.
dies that people are like, oh wow, their music's good. Yeah, they've fucking been here.
Where you been?
Do you think it was because?
Courtney Love, yes, I believe she killed
No,
him.
no, no, no.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Do you think they blew up because of their music, or do you think it was more so that people could relate to the way that Kurt Cobain was feeling, and a lot of people want to kill themselves, or think about it?
I don't think it had to do with suicide, because I feel like his music isn't about that. I think it's just about being angry with like our society, you know.
Yeah,
I would say so. I feel like that's why I relate to Nirvana. 'Cause I'm just fucking angry, man. Like it's not the best music I've ever heard.
No, I know, I understand that. but I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people just felt the same way he did.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, I mean, he
They
was openly
sympathize.
like, I mean, even in his songs, he was openly depressed, and
Yeah. Yeah.
so I don't know. Yeah, but like Sublime, yeah, they weren't that big. Fucking what's his name? Bradley Noel? Is it Bradley Noel? I'm sorry if I butcher his name.
I don't remember his name.
He wasn't even alive when Santeria came out.
Yeah.
His biggest song ever.
Yeah.
His
The biggest hit.
his self-titled their whole band self-titled album. Yeah, he died before it even came out. So before he even had commercial success.
Mhm. My parents were supposed to see him his next concert before he killed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy. Heroin's a hell of a drug.
Yeah. It sucks. You know, because I don't know. You just hear about the 27 Club and stuff. But it's like you wonder what life would be like if they were alive.
They stuck around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Do you think it would have been different?
I think so. I would like to believe so. I feel like his music was inspiring a generation. Because I look at his situation the same as like Kid Cudi.
Mm.
Like a Kid Cudi, you can say was saying or rapping all the same things Kurt Cobain was talking about in a way or two.
Emotions.
Yeah, the same thing.
Do you think, though, let's say right after Man on the Moon 2, he committed suicide or passed away? I feel like that would have solidified him as a legend. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And it sucks that, like, the arts is like that.
Is that because though he was speaking these emotions that really can lead you to that avenue of where, yeah, it gets this worse to where like or this bad that
He decides to end it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe, yeah. Because then it gives the music a whole other like feel, right? To know, like, damn, like
in the back of your head, you're thinking like
this led to him dying.
Yeah.
Like these ideas, yeah, maybe.
Damn, this is a fucking sad topic we're talking about.
Yeah, this got dark.
I thought it was something fucked up. I don't
Rest
wanna
in
say
peace, Mac Miller, man.
That too.
That one fucked me up, dude. I was so sad about that. When I found out that dude died,
I didn't believe it.
that was like the only.
I thought it was a fake report too.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was fake.
Yeah.
I thought that was like a.
You kind of hoped it was, right?
Yeah, I was fucking bummed about that, man. I think what it is too, like, it's like you get that feeling of like, fuck, you never got to see the resolution. You know, you never got to
Yeah.
see them figure it out.
Yeah.
For them to like beat it.
Truly happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what like leaves you with that feeling of like, fuck. You know?
Mhm.
Almost like nostalgia in a way.
It kind of hurts the idea too that like if I work hard enough to make enough money, I can be happy. You know,
Mm.
like that's not
And it shows.
that's not it.
Yeah, it's not
And
true.
situations like that show that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one sucked. Cause like even in rap, Mac Miller, like even you were like was like one of our biggest influences. You know what I mean? And he was
Yeah.
like what, not that much older than us.
Yeah.
You know, we're probably turning older than him right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that one sucked.
I think, like, for whatever reason, there's a difference when they die early. When, like, people die early. You know what I mean? Like, because I think of, like, Prince. It's like, oh, yeah, like, that sucked when hearing Prince died. But it's, like, not the same. Because it's like, oh, yeah, they lived their life, you know? Like, he did what he did. Like, he released his good music, and he was kind of past that point already. It's just weird that when it happens early, it feels like something was left undone, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it feels that way because of what they left behind.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Fans who don't like, yeah, they have like tangible things like, you know, songs and whatever, but they don't have, you know, what left. So And you like, there's a big Mac Miller fan base, right?
Mhm.
People love the dude. Like Kurt Cobain, people loved Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
Prince, people loved Prince. It just, yeah, it sucks. Like, yeah, and like I for one wanted to see like what else Mac Miller was gonna do, because you could see like the progression,
Yes.
right, of
Yeah.
music, and how
every album
was just better than last.
Yeah.
And you could like, you could show to someone who doesn't get it, and they'll get it.
Yeah. You could tell he was
Yeah.
honing his craft.
And it is like that. You just want to see like the potential of people that that you looked up to,
Yeah.
and it doesn't get to happen sometimes.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of times they feel like, a lot of these artists that die early, a lot of the times it's because of internal things that they're going through, right? Like depression or like addiction or you know what I mean, just overall fame just gets to them. And like you hear them talk about it in their songs, right? And it's just like, man, like, yeah, you live this completely different life than me, but at the end of the day, you still feel the same things that I do, right? So, at the end of the day, they're still human.
Yeah.
They obviously they have talent and skill, but that doesn't put them in a different category of human. They still feel the same things as you. They always will. So, yeah. And when you're true to yourself, and you have like hard work and ethic, like, you're gonna be famous, right? Like Mac Miller, he was the only person that was like him, or like Kurt Cobain is the only person that was like him. Jimi Hendrix is the only person that was like him. Like, I'm sure all these people didn't think that they would be famous.
They're just doing their own thing, being themselves.
You know what I mean? And you have those vessels, like you have those people that speak for other people, right?
Yeah.
And you get it out to an audience or people who may not know. So, like, we need those people, and they die too early sometimes, but at least they were there still.
Well said.
I felt strongly about that, I guess.
Beautiful. Fucking beautiful.
Man. I'm not drunk enough anymore.
Yeah, I'm starting to sober up.
Yeah.
Well,
Damn it.
Safety. I feel like this would be a good spot to wrap it up.
No.
That was a good thought.
He said no.
I'm gonna wrap it up. You might hear more of Phil after this. Anyone have any last thoughts?
No.
Don't buy small stocks, please. Invest in the long term, a Roth IRA. You won't regret it in fucking 20, 30 years. Guarantee it.
Yeah, I hope all of you enjoyed episode 1 of Blasted Buds. I think next time hopefully we'll have a topic, something we could research and retell. But thanks for listening to our idiotic ramblings. As always, you could be doing something much better with your time.
Yeah.
Learning a new skill, spending time with your loved ones. Instead, you're just hearing to our dumb thoughts.
Yeah.
And
You could be sitting there in front of the fucking screen buying fucking GameStop stock,
Yeah.
wasting your life, being depressed.
I don't judge you. I don't judge you for listening, because I know I spend my time on dumb things too. But I guess just, thank you. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
You're spending it with us dumbasses instead of some other dumbasses. So for whatever that's worth, I appreciate you. Shout out India. Shout out Bollywood. Love you all. And once in, always in. Thank you for joining the circle.
Yeah, listen. Where was I fucking gonna go with this? Fuck me. I can't remember. I'm blanking, Andy. Save me.
India?
Okay.
No, not India. Not
Smokey
India.
the Bear?
It's Smokey the Bear. Yeah, I'll just...
Smoking a pancake.
What else are we... What else? us being dumbasses, listening to other dumbasses, spending their time listening to
I was
us
just
instead
gonna
of
say,
something productive.
listen. If you want to stick it to the fucking man and buy GameStop stock, you fucking do that. I'm
Yeah.
proud of you. I'm proud of fucking America. I'm proud of fucking Redditors. You know
Shout
what?
out Wall Street Bets.
Yeah, good for you guys. I hope you guys, even though you probably lost a shit ton of money, you know, I hope you feel good about yourselves.
It was worth it. I
Yeah.
believe it was worth it. It sent a message.
I believe in you, and I hope you believe in what you're doing, because you really like opened a lot of people's eyes to not only stocks but just sticking it to the upper class.
Inequality.
Yeah. But with that, I'm signing off. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires. Don't let the man get you down, and we will see you on the next one.
Listen, baby. This is it. This is the last straw. Okay? We're sending GME to the fucking moon. All right? We're sending GME to the moon.
We ain't fucking leaving.
We're not fucking leaving.
You better hold, motherfuckers.
You stick it to the rich man.
Yeah.
Don't
Hold the
sell.
line.
You stick it to the
Hold
billionaires.
Hold.
We eat the rich, okay?
Hold.
You buy whatever you can. You spend your savings.
You take that second mortgage out on your home.
You do.
You put a
Fuck
lien
your
out
kids'
on your
college
house.
funds.
You-
Fuck them kids.
You
don't need those kids.
You do what is necessary to buy the GME stock,
the
and you fucking rack it up. And you keep
fucking
it.
moon.
And you don't sell it
And
ever.
You don't fucking sell. You know why? Because it's long term now. But listen,
Yeah.
Monkey here, smooth brain. I'm retarded. Don't take financial advice from me. Thank you for listening. You know, if this is the if this is the catalyst for the next short squeeze, I'm setting up a GoFundMe. You could donate. Andrew Garcia at the Circle Podcast. But anyways, thank you for listening. It is my episode next. We will be talking about, you know, everything that went on with the stock market in the recent weeks and everything that led up to it. So,
Hell yeah, brother.
for those of you that don't know about it, hopefully you will walk away more informed. If not, then we did a bad job. But who gives a fuck? But anyways, God bless your mother. And Mills Unite. Good night.
Amen to that, brother. Goodbye.
Good night, everybody.
Amen.